bye. Welcome to the stream. Whoop. It's time for more Tales of Arise. Heck yeah. I did a little bit of leveling off stream. So I ended up not being at the same spot as I was last. Like, it's fine. I'll just run there. It won't take too long. I wanted to get some stuff, so I got some stuff. Let's see. Yeah. I think everyone's good. I think I got all the weapons I can get them right now. Oh, yeah, I need to go this way. I mean, just running into walls. Hi, glowy puppies. I know they're not really puppies, but I like calling them glowy puppies. Because I can. One second. Ah, that's why I stopped doing that. There we go.
These ones can run rings around handle this.
Wow. I keep forgetting Kisara can be so sassy. Very excited to see what's gonna happen next. Hopefully I don't cry again like last time. I was like, no, my eyes are drooling.
Consider yourself finished.
Whoosh. Oops, I shouldn't have had her do that, but that's fine. It works, it works, it works. Let's go! Hammer! I love the hammer.
Everyone still in one piece?
Yep, we're on one piece,
I
Kisara.
barely worked up a sweat.
Hello, giant bug. I have to attack you.
Out of our way!
You're in our way.
Can't get out of this.
This one's mine!
Kola, get him.
As if the normal creepy crawlies aren't disgusting enough.
Fair, Shionne. Some people don't like bugs. I don't mind them, but I do try to put them outside if I can. I'll say, like, startle me, and I just end up squishing them by accident. I'm like, oh no, I didn't mean to, little bug. But I do try to put them outside if I see them. Hey, Shionne, could you heal me? Yay, healing circle. Thank you, girl.
That's what my
No.
shield's for. Get behind me.
You got me out of the shield. The shield. The healings. Rude.
I'm nearly done for.
I thought Kisara said Animal Crossing for a second. I was like, what the heck?
You made me angry. That was a bad idea.
Oh no, Kisara's anger. Take this. Go down, Buggy, go. There we go. He went down. He listened, I guess. Oh, hi, Sal.
Flare Demolisher!
Yay, Shionne healing circle. I love your healing circle. Ah. Aha. Somehow missed me. I don't know how. Oof. Let's go.
Say no more.
Everyone hanging in.
Okay. Sorry. I always get so lost on these maps. Even though if I've done it, like, run through here, for example, if I ran through here leveling, I still get lost. I can't help it. I get lost easily, man. This way? Oh, wrong button. Yes.
Out of my way!
No.
Oh, that's fair.
That'll bring you down.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to start a new routine if it's going to be broken right away. That's fair. Let's go. His butt. Ooh, haha.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Take that, Stinky.
Take this. Slash.
These guys are so cool, but they're so big.
Glacial spear.
Like there was a, I guess like a griffin, like another spot I tried to fight last time. I fought him off stream. Sorry. I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to beat him up. And I beat him up after I leveled a bit. Like, oh, okay, that's fine.
Lady Fortune must truly be watching over me.
Okay. Oops. Sorry, that button's right next to them. Okay, it is this way. Okay. Get to find out what's gonna happen over here. I'm very excited, but also worried. Go through the elevator. Elevator go up. Oh, there's a Healy. Yep. We didn't really need it, but that's fine. I'm gonna do a quick save anyway. I probably don't have to, but I'm doing it anyway. Doesn't look like anything needs to be... You know, I'm gonna have a happy bottle. Why not? I forgot I had those. Okay. Oh, hello. Are you the one from upstairs? Oh, you've been mind controlled now, aren't you? Yeah, she has no whites in her eyes.
Faria, how did you get in here?
Wait, something about her isn't right.
Yeah, she has no eye shinies.
What's wrong with her? She doesn't even seem to know where she is.
Yeah, you're right. She looks just like the soldiers we encountered outside.
Oh no, she has the ball! Or whatever it's called. Oh no, is a lady in red coming in? Uh-oh. Nope, summoning a dude. Well... You have too many arms.
A summoning?
But that's preposterous. She never had that kind of power when...
We can talk later. Here it comes.
Oof, alright. It's called Tormented Limbs! Oh
Doodles like that before?
How about with the
no! That's such a sad name! Oh no!
Where did she get her hands on that?
First we handle the Dougal. Then we get some answers.
Go for the weak point!
I'm trying! Ah. I don't think I'm in the right spot, but that's fine.
See what I can do.
Here, let me help.
Appreciate the help.
Swallow blade.
Oh no, I'm sorry, Shao. Your mouth also suck. I get them once in a while. Not too often, but when they do show up, they suck.
Need to pull myself together.
In a bind?
Shoot him. Shionne, go pew pew. And then I can go flamage on.
Now, while it's reeling.
Take it down.
I can carve
Lola.
Oh
my god. Ah! Sorry.
Swallow blade. Wind. Start up.
Oh, aha.
Commander of Heavens.
Nice.
Phoenix Cyclone.
I'll heal you all. Crescent
Here I come. Mirage.
Healing circle.
Yeah, healing circle. Thank you, Shionne. I love you. Wow. She did say, oh, look out. I was trying to move from the circle, but... Lola. No, Kisara, get in the circle, girl. Renan did my favorite line. Blah, 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 magic.
in a bind?
It's my favorite line. Like, I would also do that. Just blah, 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 magic. Wailing Banshee of Lightning. That sounds badass.
The wrong fight.
Ooh, someone had a weakness. What was it?
Can't get out of this!
Uh-oh.
Look sharp, everyone.
I might have got her to do that too soon, but it's fine. Everybody move.
Swallow blade. You may be strong, but I'll never back down.
Maybe strong, but we're stronger? Question mark? Just like,
Lost in pain.
Burn in hell.
get him.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Eternal devastation.
This one's mine.
Okay, almost. Yeah, let's
Commander
go.
of Heavens. Phoenix Cyclone.
Nice. Whew. you gonna come back to your senses now?
Now it's just her! Faria, can you hear me? Faria!
She's preparing another summoning!
Uh-oh.
The art she's casting is way too powerful to control. At this rate, her body won't be able to take much more.
Welp.
Dohalim!
Nice.
Forgive me.
Well, go ahead and knock her out to get her to stop, I guess. If it works, it works.
Man, I thought we were goners.
Everything okay?
Yes. She's only unconscious.
Not
How's that?
her. I meant you.
No.
Shionne, please. Can you treat her?
I can try, but I can't promise she'll be back to her real self when she wakes up. All I can do is heal her physically.
That still
We're
counts?
not even supposed to be in here. Maybe it'd be better if we moved her to somewhere a little safer. Don't you think?
In that case,
I'll take her off your hands.
You?
Classes do.
Avakir, what are you doing here?
I was curious what you were up to, so I took the liberty of following you to find out. I overheard what you said about Tarnagan, about how he really died. I'm sorry, I had no idea.
And you believed me? What makes you so sure I wasn't lying?
I like to think I know you a little better than that, Dohalim. Give me some credit. I'll take Faria. Leave her with me. I know better than to ask what you're up to. But whatever it is, I hope it all works out.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you.
First, we gotta heal her.
He seems like a good friend.
He hasn't changed. He never was one to stand out. Instead, he was always hanging back, worrying about everyone else.
Fair.
As for Faria, it's always the closest to me who get hurt.
You don't seriously blame yourself for what happened to her, do you?
Somebody got to her, to strike back at me. Someone who knew me well enough to know that I'd hesitate to fight back. And the same goes for you as well. Neither you nor Faria would have lost loved ones if it wasn't for me.
Oh, Dohalim.
You're wrong. Kelzelik was the one who killed my brother, under orders from Almadria.
Yeah.
As for Tarnagan, if it weren't for the crown contest, he'd still be alive. That and the whole damn hierarchy that makes it possible.
Yeah.
But
they
that's
stinky.
why we're fighting. To put an end to this whole messed up system that treats people as expendable.
Indeed. Ridding society of this blight is really the only way I know how to atone for my sins.
You can't atone, Dohalim.
Oh, snap.
I know it hurts to hear, but those people are dead. No amount of soul-searching or trying to make amends is going to change that. Forgiveness, acceptance, those ships have sailed.
So I just forget the harm I caused?
No, that's not what she's
No,
saying.
the opposite, in fact. You remember. You never forget. You
Yeah.
keep it in your heart always. And then you go on living. Not for those already passed, but for those still alive.
Yeah.
For those still alive.
Kisara's right. So long as we've still got breath in our bodies, we can make a difference in the lives of others. Lives being the operative word.
That's what living's all about. Being able to still make a difference. Punishing yourself for the past won't make the pain of your conscience go away.
Only fixing the problem in its stead. Is that what you're saying?
That's right. You have to live for tomorrow, Dohalim, not for yesterday.
No.
And not only that, you need to live for yourself, and for the change that you still can be.
Yeah.
I shall try.
I believe in you.
Don't forget, we've still got a mystery to solve. The Forbidden Zone, remember?
Shionne,
Huh?
thank you. You have my deepest gratitude for what you did for Faria.
Glad to be of service.
No.
I'm glad we could stop Faria without hurting her.
You all did much for her as well.
Oops.
I'm
Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, sir. Okay, I wanted to make sure
most
we're going
grateful.
the right direction.
Oh, shucks. We're on the same team, right? Let's move on.
Oh, there's a talk.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
Yes.
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
Thank you for hydrate.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
Yeah, stop them from ever doing it again. Sorry, I know I just checked, but my brain was like, uh-oh, I don't know if I did it or not. Oh, what's up, Rinwell?
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah,
Oh. I love
It's that
Rinwell's
voice.
outfit. So cute. Like all the
The
butterflies.
will of Dana's astral energy.
Oh. Plant's talking to us again. Wow. Oh, it's another flashback.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Oh. Uh-oh. Ooh. Oh, thorns! Oh, snap. Well, dang. Oh no, she got thorns. Oh, dang. Uh-oh. Oh dear. Whoa. Oh dang. Oh no! Alphen! Well then. Well, that's not good.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion.
Dang.
It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
I'm gonna fight it.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
Yikes.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
so everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shionne's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe...
Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
Looks like it.
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that?
No.
If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience.
Well, that's not cool.
If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dahna.
But the will of Dahna is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dahna's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Fair. I mean, it's fair to be
Let's
cautious.
keep moving. If it's Dahna's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shionne's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of.
That's true.
And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Aww. It's okay, La. You're being
Finally,
cautious.
we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
I wasn't even controlling him. He was walking on his own. That's
Soon,
fine.
We might very well learn the truth behind Shionne's thorns. As well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
We'll do our best, Alphen. Well, ways
I'm
forward.
determined to save Shionne and Dahna. Nothing I learn can change that.
Hold on, talkies first.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
Creepy.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dahna might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
Law.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
He's doing his
Wait.
best.
He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place?
Oh.
And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
Possible.
I am merely entertaining the possibility. Whether it was Dahna's will, or somehow connected to the Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years.
That's a long time.
Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
No. Well, I don't remember if I saved. I probably don't have to save. I'm gonna save anyway. I'm an avid saver. Let's go to the unknown. Oh, I thought I hit the button. I guess I didn't. Up, and away? Oh boy. Sorry, I always have to double check, see if there's treasures behind. Oh, is this the spot where Alphen was?
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
The game was like, you're going this way no matter what, and made me go. I'm like, alright. I mean, I was gonna go that way.
Looks like some kind of research facility.
Yup. Ooh, some plants.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Fair.
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
Possible. Alright. More talkies.
For the people of Lenegus, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Very.
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up?
No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
Fair.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority, grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
Yeah. It's like they're hiding something, don't want no one to know about. Can I poke at this? No. Can I poke at anything? Besides the star over there? Well, I'm going over here first. You can't make me game. Ha ha ha! Beeble bop! Showing Lenegus structures. You can see pipes transporting astral energy sticking out of them. Showing this room's equipment hasn't been used in a long time. I believe it. Notice this area will now be shut down. The project proceeds to the final phase. Interesting. I guess we can go to the star. Now so we can look at the plants. Plants? Oh, we can look at them. We just can't observe them. That's fine. Okay, people, bop up. Press buttons. Boop, boop, boop.
I think I can make this work.
Huzzah! Whoa.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
Nope. But
These are experiment records by the looks
you
of
can.
it.
Good.
Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Dahnan astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup. The creation of a governing central figure taking the form of a Dahnan. Codename Sovereign.
Interesting.
Sovereign!
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the Master Cores. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
Hopefully.
About the lords. Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
Whoa, that's
What about the
stinky.
Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait,
What is it? Did you find something?
it's a list of names, with the title Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
How many names?
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful.
Alphen.
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
Yeah. It's a fun one.
They re-engineered me. Right
Dang.
here in this lab.
Yee.
Alphen.
It's fine, really. What about the others? Was I the only one?
No, the
Test
slow-
subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA. Unique adjustment index, generation, NA. Given name, Volron.
I knew it was Volron.
Volron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
Dang. It's nuts.
Big stretch, Cassie. I do big stretch.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Also, hi, Faye.
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new Sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 Sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest.
Dun dun dun.
It's all lies, including the part about the Sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But what?
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman?
It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Don't know.
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results.
Dang.
There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
Hope it's not,
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign,
wait till we
and
finish.
Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Hope it's not, what's her name, Naori? The one who was with Alphen 300 years ago, so I hope it's not her, but I don't know. I have a slight feeling it might be her, but who knows? Anyway, talkies.
Only 2 Sovereigns in over 300 years. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything.
Aww.
But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If
That's
that were
fair.
to happen, then No. Then we'd help you fight it, before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah. We wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
Aww.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
Friendship.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. to remind you where home is.
Yay!
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.
Nice, so sweet. Yay! Can we look at this one again? Ooh, the Maiden. Maiden acts as a sovereign support mechanism for spirit channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A Renan subject serves its functions, providing the sovereign with supplemental dark astral it lacks. Let me try that again. I feel like I messed it up. A Renan subject serves its functions, providing the sovereign with the supplemental dark astral it lacks in tandem with the Renus Alma. During the ceremony, During the ceremony, is partly responsible for the astral energy conversion, as well as maintaining stability over the sovereign's own powers. Additionally, the degree of intimacy between it and the sovereign has been observed to positively impact the level of stability in both subjects. Because of this, trial activations of the sovereign without the maiden present are expressly forbidden. I guess they had to make sure they had a bond. I mean, fair, makes sense. Furthermore, neither the sovereign nor the maiden are informed about the details of the spirit channeling plan. Of course they weren't. So they'd probably be like, Tendum 1, mental instability, and the maiden has been deemed a cause of past sovereign rampancy. Countermeasures must be considered. Tendum 2, in line with the plan adjustment, the current subject will have its maiden registration revoked and be returned to his original household. Interesting. We'll look at the sovereign again. Sovereign acts as Lenegis' control device, a spirit channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A Dahnan subject serves as a base of his creation. In theory, ideal candidates possess equal affinity for every astral element. However, such aptitude is statistically rare to uncover with real-world conditions. As a result, most subjects die during the adjustment period, as stability is still not guaranteed for those who survive it. This instability, coupled with the sovereign's powers of astral manipulation, pose a high risk for the security of Lenegis if left unchecked. As such, stabilization measures must be put into place via a support mechanism when utilizing the sovereign in the spirit channeling ceremony. Addendum 1. No effective alternative methods to perform the ceremony has been found. Trials on Dahnan subjects are authorized to continue. Addendum 2. Unit 2 adjustments are a success. Subsequent adjustments are to be put on hold while extending the observation takes place. Alright, we're done with that terminal. Haha, I can look at this one. Sedative mask. Oh, maybe that was the helmet we had on. The device covering the wearer's whole face that restricts their mental activity. It was developed for the purpose of pacifying prisoners. Medical applications are also recognized, particularly as a means of preventing patients from sustaining mental trauma. However, during doing so is not recommended, as prolonged use of the device carries risk of inducing a number of advised side effects. Addendum, due to the loss of production facilities incurred from the partial destruction of Lenegis, additional devices will no longer be manufactured. Brainwashing report. Ah, man, there's even brainwashing! After receiving reports of robust new forms of rule emerging from Dahnan's water realm, a study was commissioned to investigate the matter in depth. The system is unique in that it elevates only the Lord as the supreme authority while relegating both Renan and Dahnans alike to enslave it. Test subject 10105 serves as the realm's current lord and has achieved this without use of any special powers, drugs, or special devices. Hi, Q! I'm doing good! I hope you're doing good too. I'm just reading information of what happened to Alphen and stuff. And the bad tasks the Renans were doing. Rather, it has done by sheer governments, given this method of effectiveness. A population control monitoring the situation will continue. Addendum 1. Collapse of oh jeez, Kit struggles with words, the saga. Collapse of recognitive, whatever that word, facilities by extreme mental repression, rooted in the violence and fear proving to be key for the style of rule. When subject loses its autonomy, they become desensitized to fear, and subjects subconsciously cease to prioritize even their own personal safety. Sorry, Kit struggles with words. Though such a state is ill-suited for commanding officers, it remains effective as a way to cultivate disposable infancy and slaves for manual labor. Addendum 2! Oh boy. Soldiers in Lenegis will have to undergo this treatment and be asked to secure classified sectors as a trial. The results will be monitored. Dang. Okay, nothing there, but there's this terminal. Hello, terminal. Lenegis! Oops, I actually clicked the wrong button. My bad. Large-scale astral energy converter that primarily converts the elemental composition of Dahna's astral energy and transmits it to Rena. Activation of control of astral energy conversion is achieved by placing the Sovereign, Maiden, and Rena's Alma within the center of the core of Lenegis. It is comprised of classified and essential personnel residence zones around a large conduct along with the defense layer surrounding them. This outer layer is deployed upon activation, unlocking the central conduct while simultaneously functioning as a stabilization mechanism. Due to its design, deployment of the outer layers is expected to cause damage to residential zones. Yeah, that did happen. However, because it only takes place during the final stage of the spirit channeling ceremony, no contingency plan to address said damage is needed. Whew. Does that mean everyone's gonna die, or are they all good? I don't know. Till that phase, Lenegis serves as the central base of operations and for the management and execution of the crown contest on Dahna. Warning. Any personnel with level 3 authority or lower are strictly forbidden from the classified zone. Any violators will be immediately executed. Oh, dang.
I did some tippy taps on my feet. You couldn't see, but...
Happy tippy taps! Hi, Sunny. How are you? We're doing a lot of reading and struggling with words. A massive spirit vessel placed on Dahna for the spirit channeling ceremony serves as a tip of Lenegis' conduct from which it separates. Upon landing in Dahnan waters, yeah, that did happen, extends to 2 sets of conducting pathways. The vertical pathways connects to the center of Dahna. Meanwhile, the horizontal pathways proceed to envelop the entire surface of Dahna. Yup, we did go up the tower. Once activated, it links to biological spirit vessels placed in each realm, efficiently harvesting the planet's astral energy en masse. No! Stop stealing our power from the Earth, or Earth power, whatever. The accumulated energy is then transmitted to Rena via Lenegis. Oh no! I give you a fan! I give you a fan, Sonny! Poor thing. Hopefully a fan works. Oh geez, that's too hot! Oh my goodness. I would also be melting. I'd need like an AC on. I'd be like, ugh. What was that? Because construction of adjustment takes place in the Forbidden Zone's regular areas, Lenegis' outer layer must be developed prior to launch. Oof. Intended to function semi-autonomously, only maintenance personnel expected to manually interface with it when necessary. No other personnel is required for the function. Addendum 1. Detached Harvester 1 was lost on Dahna after exploding during the rampsy exhibited by Sovereign. Yeah. Addendum 2. Detachable Harvesters 2 landing point will remain the same as the previous model. This is due to the explosion of the previous model, which altered the planetary topography. Sorry, I struggles with words, the saga. Topography. Glaring at this. You can't see me glaring at the word. Topography. Good enough. Enabling easier connection to the center of Dahna. Oh no! I don't mind a warmish warm sunner. I can't word. I'm dying. A summer, but I just don't like it too hot. Oh no! I wish I could give you my AC at my job. It's too cold. When I complain about the heat, Hex just talks to me like imagining feeling hot when he sits in the snow. Like, excuse me. Oh no! Also, thank you for the luck cue. Thank you, Giovanna. I was like, words. I did my best. I know, there's gonna be more reading. Oh, we're gonna struggle with some more words. It's fine. Master cores! Master cores are instruments of power containing astral energy that belongs to one of the 6 elements. 5 of these master cores, those with earth, water, fire, wind, and light, are loaned to Renan lords at the time of the crown contest. Only the dark master core is maintained inside the Forbidden Zone until the Rena's Alma is ready to be reformed. Its existence kept top secret. Yeah, the lady in red came and was like, "What's up?" and then made it or brought it. Underneath the Master Core's spherical outer layer is a force field crystal used for purpose of astral energy containment and stabilization. Inside the force field, astral energy is stored in the dormant state. I almost said dominant. No, dormant state. For the duration of the tenure, each lord competes in the crown contest to emit their allotted type of astral energy. In the event of an emergency, each lord may be allowed to withdraw from their respective stock of astral energy as necessary. However, the extent allowed is determined based on their own individual strength. Addendum 1. Design flaws have been discovered on how Rena's Atmos materializes. Be advised that active Master Cores may resonate with other Master Cores located in close proximity and become unstable. Yeah, we experienced that. Addendum 2. Due to successful regeneration of the Rena's Alma, Master Cores will cease to be deployed and the crown contest will be permanently halted. Oh, dang. Yeah, I don't like the little too many buggies either. I like sun, just the sun doesn't like me. I burn too easily in the sun. I can't take a heat birth, honey. Once it goes over 70 overheating. I should move to Alaska. Oh no. Yeah, once it gets to... I'm gonna just stick to Fahrenheit, because I'm Canadian. I do Celsius. I'm gonna stick to Fahrenheit. Like 70's hot for me as well. I like it like... I mean, I guess 65 to 70, I think is a good temperature. Like, as long as, like, there's a cool breeze, I can have, like, a window fan in or something, and not need, like, my giant AC. I'd be like, cool. But no. Once I have to put the AC on, I'm like, oof, it's too hot. Also, my computer gives off a lot of heat, so I definitely need my AC on. Alright, spirit cores are a terminal used for collection of astral energy. When embedded in a biological subject, it establishes connections throughout its body. These connections are used to amass astral energy generated from physical activity, which is then emitted from the host body itself. Because this emitted energy is prone to diffuse, the host may be placed within range of a spirit vessel for the energy to be collected. This means that Dahnans must be employed to harvest the astral energy for the purpose of the crown contest. Given the difficulty in producing them, it is advised that spirit cores be retrieved from the host bodies and reused upon their death. Dang. Spirit cores can also be embedded in Zoogles to control them via astral arts. Addendum. Increased physical load on a host body tends to produce increased astral energy emissions. Final confirmation of ideal workload to impose on the host bodies without inducing death for maximum astral energy yield is still pending. Dang. Fair. 40's good. Lords. Each crown contest, 5 of the best qualified members of the Renan populace are chosen to act as lords, vying to serve as the next sovereign. During their tenure, they're granted level 3 authority. Dang, they like their levels for authorities, as well as 1 of 5 elemental realms to administer. Yes. As corresponding Master Core. They're also assigned an ID crest indicating their designed element, or designated element, not designed. The selection process is based only on astral artistry and physical and mental aptitude. Other variables, such as age, have no bearing whatsoever. Because the strongest go on to become lords, the position itself does not inherently make an individual any stronger. It should be noted, however, that the lords are not only the individual capable of drawing out Master Core's power, or not the only individuals capable of drawing out Master Core's powers. Words. All Renans must take part in the selection process, and acceptance of the position is mandatory. It is not allowed for those deemed suitable to decline. That sucks, but what if you don't want to do it? You're like, I don't want governor remedy. Furthermore, the event is an acting lord is incapacitated, got it, and can no longer serve. Their position replacement must be quickly prepared. Unique Adjustment Index Test Subject Report. Alright. The following report is a second successful case of Sovereign Test Subject Experimentation. Test Subject 10105, given name Voron, Generation A, Unique Adjustment Index Ethnicity NA. Although subject possesses high latent potential, it exhibits a significant mental instability along with strong distaste for following orders. Yeah, we saw that. As such, the risk it possesses surpasses even those of the late successful subject itself a failure and therefore under consideration for disposal. Attendum! This is the first successful case in 300 years. Previously mentioned risk factors are now mitigated due to established control protocols. Subject will be evaluated under the assumption that Plan 2 will proceed and dispatched into Dahnan under the guise of serving as a lord. Neat. Let me just double check the things down here again. Maybe there's more information. No. Okay, cool. I figured I'd double check just in case. I was gonna say, you can jump over that, sir. Nope. Alright, and then we're going... we're going this way. But first, we're going this way. Tee-hee-hee. Any presents? Secrets? Can't read that. Wait, is that a present? No. Got excited. My present! I noticed this area will now be shut down as the project proceeds to final phase. Yeah, we read that one in another one. No, nothing there. Can't read that one. Ooh! There's a present! Ooh, grape gel. Yum, yum. Sorry, I don't mean to move the camera too much. I see a lot of numbers. Looks like the logs of alignment between subjects and Lennigus proper. Oh boy. Alright, nothing else in here. We did find a present. Okay, what's over here? More presents! I like how it looks like a little dude. Well, it did. Now it just doesn't look like a little dude anymore. Yeah, wasn't this your room? A room unchanged over 3 centuries. It looks like its time itself has stopped here. Yeah, it kind of looks like a bed. I don't know. Alright. First, I'm gonna do a quick save. I don't think we really need to, but why not? We're here. I'm an avid saver. Why not? Alright. Oh, we're gonna see another flashback? Yeah! Looks like it. Oh, it's Alphen with his mask.
Naori,
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dahnan. The next time you open your eyes, you'll be home.
But you...
My place is here with my people. I still have a duty to fulfill. I'm sorry for what you've endured. Renan never should have dragged you into this. It's not your burden to bear.
But...
The mask contains a sedative. It should keep your mind from tearing itself apart any further. Let yourself go to sleep. This should help with the pain.
No. Beep boop.
Time to go, Alphen. Farewell.
But what about you, girl?
Naori...
Please don't be the bad guy at the end.
His injuries are worse than I thought. Short-term treatment isn't going to cut it. I'll have to switch the healing pod to long-term hibernation mode.
Ah, that's what happened.
The chance of surviving hibernation's less than 10%? And worse, long-term use of the mask carries a high risk of damaging his mind and nervous system. But... If I don't head back, Lennigus will be nothing but ashes. And this starship along with it. I don't know if I can fulfill my promise to you, Alphen. But if doing this will grant you even the slightest chance, I have to try. I hope it's enough. Please, live for me, Alphen.
No.
That vision. It must have been from when Naori helped Alphen escape Lenegis.
She sure went above and beyond the call of duty.
Even with Lenegis crumbling down around her, she chose to stay put with her people.
So that's why you lost your memories and sense of pain, and why you were asleep for that whole time. It was all the result of one agonizing decision Naori made to save your life.
Yeah. If it weren't for her, I wouldn't even be alive today. I owe her everything. More than I could ever hope to repay.
No.
Now that you know how she felt, how do you plan on honoring her wishes?
She kept her promise. If the Renan people she fought so desperately to protect are at risk from a malevolent force, then I owe it to her to carry on her fight. Naori was the one who put that mask on me, and made me Iron Mask.
She did it to prevent your soul from tearing itself apart. She knew you might lose your memories and sense of pain as a result. But more than anything, she wanted you to survive. And you did.
No. That's true. Let's do a quick save. I know we probably don't have to, but again, avid saver. Alright. I guess we're going up? Uppies? Oh. Gee, I wonder if I'm gonna fight anybody in here. Alright, let's check. You know what? We're gonna go the opposite way. I need to go first. Cause presents! Hello, dude. Ooh, a treat. Yum yum. And there might be something over here, maybe? No? Nothing? Stinky. Oh well. Oh, it kind of looks like the thing that fell to the earth. Or Dahnan, whatever. The planet. Whoa.
This place. We've seen this in one of Naori's memories.
Of course.
Yeah, that's where they did the who's a what's it.
After 300 years, this is where it was held. The spirit channeling ceremony.
Yeah, that.
This is where the Renis Alma was.
So this is the place where you and Naori...
The Renis Alma isn't here now. Nor is the Red Woman, it seems.
I know it's difficult, Alphen, but there will be time to dwell on the past later. For now, we need to keep moving. Come on.
He's doing his best. Oh? What are you two doing? More flashbacks? Oh?
Naori.
What is this? Is it the work of Dana's will again?
It's been a year since the ceremony. That day, I shut away inside of myself the power that caused Alphen to lose control. Since then, my visions of the future have grown more and more fearsome.
Is this another memory? No, it's different this time. It's like she's speaking directly to us.
Yeah.
What we did back then. Not so much as a day passes when I don't think about it. About what was done to us. All in the name of a ceremony. The purpose of which we were never even told. As sovereign, they linked Alphen's consciousness to Lenegis itself. The Renis Alma was intended to control his power, lest anything should slip through its cracks. That day, as Maiden, my role was to temper his power. I was meant to guide it forth, and give shape to the strength inside of him.
But it's too strong. It's too evil.
Linked to Lenegis itself? But then, everything that's been happening.
But that power showed me a vision. A vision of oblivion. When I realized that vision was a prophecy of the apocalypse we were about to unleash, I couldn't go through with it. But without a maiden, the ceremony was doomed. Alphen lashed out, his consciousness no longer his own. I did what I could. Using my abilities as the maiden, I tried to seal that power away inside of me. But it was too late. Lenegis had already been brought to its knees. Thousands upon thousands of lives so cruelly snuffed out. All because of me. Because of what I had done.
It's not your fault, girl. You had no idea.
With the destructive force now slumbering inside of me, I knew I had to find a way to dispose of it. Anything to make up for my failure. But I didn't know how. Especially since that power was astral energy itself.
Dang.
In which case, ironically enough, the Renan Alma seemed to be my best bet. That, at least, would hold the astral energy dormant. Assuming that no malevolent third party got to it first.
Dun dun dun. Assuming someone did.
With the Sovereign and Maiden's combined power, perhaps I could shift the chaotic energy inside me into the Renan Alma instead.
Sound like a solid plan.
That's what I hoped, but alas, it was not to be.
Because the Red Lady?
The Renan Alma was lost. And Alphen, the Sovereign, was in a starship bound for Dahna. My only choice was to seal away the destructive force inside of me using my powers as the Maiden. To buy the world what little time I could. The time needed for a new Renan Alma to be crafted. And for a new Sovereign to appear. Even if by doing so, it meant I would be passing the curse on to my descendants as well.
Welp. Yeah, that's what happened.
Please, forgive me. I never meant to burden the future world with this threat too. I only wish that there was something more I could have done.
Wait, you can't just...
Welp.
Naori.
That message just now, was it directly from Naori? Or was it the Dahnan voice speaking through her?
Both? I don't know. Oh. Sparkles. Oh! We get new outfits! Oh, she has her outfit on now.
What?
These are the clothes that Naori and I wore during the ceremony 3 centuries ago.
So you're saying this is the Maiden's outfit?
Apparently.
That's right. These clothes are designed to resonate with the Sovereign and Maiden's abilities. They focus and enhance them.
And they appeared now because...
Naori must have left them here for the new Sovereign and Maiden, knowing the day would come when they would need them in their fight against the Thorns.
Oh, that's true. Possible.
These outfits are directly linked to the answers we've been chasing this whole time. If they're here, it must mean it was Naori's will for us to find those answers as well.
Locating the Renan Alma would allow us to neutralize the dark astral energy inside Shionne, thereby silencing her thorns. Is that what Naori's suggesting?
Possibly.
It makes sense. After all, Master Cores and Spirit Vessels are both able to prevent the astral energy inside them from developing sentience. By that logic, it would stand to reason that the Renan Alma would have the same ability on a larger scale.
We have a Maiden and Sovereign. Now all we need is the Renan Alma, and we'll finally be able to free you of your thorns.
Yeah.
Shionne.
It's possible? You really think so?
Yeah.
I do. We can rid you of your thorns and stop the world from falling to oblivion.
Aww.
However, the spirit channeling ceremony already failed once. Even if our goal is different this time, we can't be sure the same thing won't happen again. We should take care not to be too optimistic.
That's
You're
fair.
right. It's the barest sliver of a chance. But if there's even the slightest hope it can work, I'm willing to stake everything I've got on it.
I know it's too early to let myself feel relieved, but I just can't seem to help it.
Well, that's fair. You've been...
Just hearing there's the
Yeah.
slightest chance, even though I know the world's still in great peril. It's selfish of me, I know, but still.
It's not selfish, man.
No, it isn't. You found hope to believe in.
Yeah.
It'd be strange if you weren't over the moon about it.
Grinwell's right. We can rid you of your curse and still save the world at the same time.
Heck yeah.
Thank you. Naori entrusted us with the fate of all humanity. Now, it's up to us to prove that trust was well placed.
Yeah.
Starting with a little game called Hunt the Renis Alma.
Yeah, we've come all this way. Now we just need to search Lenegis and Rena until we find it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can protect the world and save Shionne at the same time.
Let's
I
go.
too shall lend my services. My knowledge of Renan lore is bound to be a useful asset.
And they say modesty is dead.
Miracles just seem to follow wherever you go, huh?
How do you know it's me they're following? We're all in this together, Shionne. You included.
Aww. Cute.
Now let's get moving, shall we? Last I heard, we had an apocalypse to stop.
Heck yeah, we do.
Thank you, Naori.
No. Yay.
So Naori sealed away the power that made me lose control of myself. She stopped my rampage and saved my life. But then, that power she'd sealed away was passed down to you. I'm so sorry, Shionne. It's my fault that you're cursed.
You're wrong. What happened to you was because of the ceremony and Naori's attempt to stop oblivion. You paid a heavy price for it, and then fell asleep for 300 years. The reason you lost your memories.
Is the reason for your curse.
The thorns.
It all leads back to them. But once they're gone, we can finally put an end to all this.
Yeah.
When my thorns are gone, I never dared to dream that such a thing could be possible. No, the truth is, I think maybe I've always been dreaming about a life without my thorns. The touch of my family, or playing with my friends, holding hands with Rinwell,
No.
or giving Law a deserved smack,
Poor Law.
embracing everyone. All the normal things that people do together. I always wished I could experience them for myself and finally know what they were like. Is it really okay for me to believe it can happen?
Heck yeah,
I'm
it is.
so scared of getting my hopes up. What
Fair.
if it doesn't work out in the end, and
That's not going to happen. I'm here to make sure it won't.
Yeah.
Forget fate or destiny or anything else.
We'll kick in the ass.
We're going to live
Yeah.
a normal life. There are a lot of things you still want to do, right?
yeah, you're right. It's such a strange feeling. I know that we've still got plenty of fighting up ahead, and it's for my sake, so I can live.
You're worth fighting for.
Nah.
I believe you, Alphen.
Good. I'll keep on fighting. For as long as it takes. Until our future is finally in our hands.
They're so cute. Ah, my heart. Oh, now I can get used to him being with another outfit. Ooh, hello. Latest maiden. Heck yeah. I think I have everything else that I can currently get for her. So what's this? Ooh. Nice, nice. Resilience. Nice. Don't think, yeah, there's nothing I can get for anybody else now. Ooh. Hello? Hold on 1 second. Ooh, this picture changed too. I love it when the screen changes. I love that. I didn't even notice when I went in here. Okay, I did auto equip it. Okay, wanted to double check. So you never know. I do like her other outfit a lot. Or, you know, I like this one because it has blue on it, so I'm slightly biased against blue. But I did like how the bottom was for the other one. But yeah, they're so cute. I have to get used to them being in white and red. Takis!
Sounds like this Naori chick had quite the big heart.
Her position demanded nothing less. From the sound of things, she didn't focus on differences, least of all those between Renans and Dahnans.
Yeah. It was Naori who first showed me that such a thing was even possible. And then she saved my life by sending me back home to Dahna.
Not only that, but she willingly stayed behind on Lenegis for the sake of her people. It sounds like she was quite the hero, all right. A truly caring person.
It's as if walls meant nothing to her. The ones separating the Renans from the Dahnans, or herself from others. She had no need for them.
Which basically meant that she never had anything to break down in the first place, huh? Yeah. I think you may be right about that.
You inherited that legacy. Her wish for the world.
Don't I know it?
She's kind of like a lodestar guiding our way, showing us what we can aspire to.
I love Hoodle floating there. Cute. Can I still poke at this? Pedestal. The pedestal where the Renan Alma sat 300 years. Now it gives off no trace of power. Interesting. Alright. This way? Yeah, this way. Okay, just jump down. Aw, dang, I wanted to just jump down. It's like, no, use the stairs, Kit. Okay. I suppose I'll use stairs. I like jumping off things, man. Whee! Ooh, I like our sword. It's very pretty. There's the red woman. Oh yeah, we haven't saved in a hot second. I know I don't have to, but I'm saving anyway. Avid Saver strikes again. Well, what's gonna happen here?
That's quite some door, all right. This might finally be it. The heart of the beast.
Maybe.
We'll find the Renan Alma and the Red Woman inside, right?
I guess.
After everything we've been through to get here, they damn well better be.
We'll probably be needing you to open this one for us, Sovereign.
Go for it, Alphen.
Let me in, I'm the Sovereign. Still love the crest, it's so cool. Ooh, it turned green.
This is it, guys. Time to see what secrets are in store.
Secrets! Oh.
We're a long way from the residential quarters now. It looks completely different.
Yeah, you're right. Actually, this place, it reminds me more of being back inside the wedge.
Yeah, it does.
Except the Dahnan astral energy feels even stronger here.
In a portion of the city reserved purely for the Renan Sovereign.
Maybe he just has strange tastes?
This place looks like it has been here for quite some time now. If its design were a matter of personal preference, we would be talking from centuries ago. Or perhaps even further back. Still, this isn't the sort of decadence of taste spoken of in artistic circles. So what is it then?
I don't know.
Hold up, decadence? Artistic circles?
When a preference is indulged to its extreme, it descends into kitsch, eccentricity for the sake of it. I'd be happy to illuminate you further.
That depends. Does it involve you buying me lunch?
The void that art fills isn't the stomach, it's the soul.
In that case, I'll let you know the next time my soul starts to rumble.
Now all we need is something to fill up the void inside your head.
Shut up!
Renwell, stop being so mean to him. He's doing his best. Nice. I know we just saved, but I don't care. Avid Saver strikes again. I like how my cape went. Hold on, let me try to do it again. Just... Oh, I didn't do it. Anyway, let's go.
Volron! He really was still alive.
Oh, dang.
And there's the Renis Alma. Then, is this another spirit channeling ceremony?
Looks like it.
Wait, though. Something doesn't seem right here.
Oh, once more, the powers must be united. Born from the fires of chaos, the world does seek its rightful state. All must be sacrificed in the heart of Rena.
I don't like his mumbles.
True sovereign.
What has happened to him? He's lost himself, reduced to a mere cog in a machine.
Hey, look! Over there!
Isn't that the Maiden's crest?
Looks like it.
Can it be that this entire chamber is meant to act as a substitute for the Maiden?
Welp.
It looks like it's still running, but are we already too late to stop the ceremony?
Hopefully not. Uh-oh.
If that's what caused Lenegis' transformation, then the purpose of the ceremony must have been to drain all the astral energy out of Dahnan.
But for what purpose? What could possibly need astral energy on that sort of scale?
Dunno, man.
I don't know. But whatever it is, I'll bet it's connected to those visions of oblivion.
Probably.
Regardless, we cannot stand by and let them steal Dana's energy.
Yeah.
That said, we should retrieve the Renis Alma. Because right now, we need that most of all.
Yeah.
He's not gonna lunge at us out of nowhere, right?
Not the time, Law.
Alphen, look!
The Red Woman!
Uh-oh.
So we finally found you. I have a lot of questions for you.
Wait!
What?
What the heck?
They all have the same face? How is that even possible?
There's so many! Who are you? What are you? Oh. Fancy shoes? Boots? Oh. Well,
What is this?
Who the hell are they?
It can't be. Are they even people?
It's hard to know for sure, but I think they're the true rulers of Rena.
well, they're bug creatures? Kind of? They seem kind of bug-like to me. I don't know why.
They're
Three
not
red
feeling
women.
particularly talkative.
It's no use, Alphen. If we don't fight, we may as well be sitting just here.
Good point. Let's stop them before this gets out of hand.
That'll bring you down.
I hate it when it switches which one you're attacking.
Look sharp! Far enough!
Now you see what I can do!
Try harder!
Oh, what is that spinny wheel? Is that me? One of our things? Or is that the enemy's thing? I don't know. Nope, that's them. Remind me as I just go away. Ah!
A chain between heaven and earth. A wailing field. Glacial spear.
Can't get out of this!
I thought they were gonna move in unison for a second there. I was like, oh, that's gonna be extra creepy. But they didn't. Hey, leave Shionne alone. Leave Shionne alone. Attack me, stinkies.
Carve through armor!
Going in. That'll bring you down.
Burn!
Dance in the wind. Radiant
I don't know if they're gonna use any magic. Otherwise, I'd get Rinwell to do something, but...
No further!
I'm on flame.
Devastation!
Take this, stinky! Ugh.
Holy glimmer.
How did you just say they're hot?
Carve through armor!
Oh, Shao.
Swallow blade!
Here goes.
Devastation!
Ground and pound.
Wind!
Ran out of attack moves. Or special moves.
The flame inside me yearns to be let free. Hurricane strike! Flash! Lightning strike! Severing wind! Ready and win!
Go, dog, go! Punch him!
I can handle it. I never miss.
That's quite a bird. That's like me today. Someone at work was like, it's like, this is an easy file to complete. I thought they said file violence or easy violence. I was like, what? I'm like, did you say easy violence? So like, no, but I'm gonna use that from now on. I'm like, all right, I totally misheard you. But it was apparently supposed to be an easy file to file or whatever. I'm like, oh, I heard easy violence. Don't know why.
I let my guard down.
You'll pay for that.
Hold on, I got her. We have life bottles.
I'll heal you all with a stockpile. Guardian field. I'm ready. Eternal devastation.
Well, as long as Kisara's in the circle. She's the one who has the least amount of life. I'm assuming these all have the same life. Just attacking one of them at one time. Oh, there we go.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Keep whirling struggle.
Oh, maybe.
Surrender! Fighting is useless now!
Yeah, tell him, Alphen.
Do you think it's really over?
No. It's breaking out of its cocoon.
Astral energy.
Watch out! They've got something up their sleeve.
What?
Uh-oh.
It's self-destructed?
Alphen!
I'm okay. Just a little roughed up.
Dang.
You had me worried there.
I love how Shionne's still carrying her gun, like I'm ready to shoot it at a moment's notice.
Who said you could touch that?
Uh-oh. Me. I'm okay, it was just exploded, right?
Damn it! He's awake!
I should have thought as much. So you know this place?
Hi, Bofa!
Naturally, it was built for me, after all. We'll save that for another time. More pressing is how I'm going to tear you apart.
Please don't tear me apart. I'm
Even
just a little
after
guy.
all this time, you still insist on hating me? You cut me down. Sovereign or not, you will pay for that.
You attacked us first. Self-defense, man.
You're obviously bluffing. You can't even move right now.
Really, is that what you think?
Uh-oh.
Did you really think that such a petty device could hold me?
Are you going to claim it's because you're a ruler? Be it sovereigns or lords. In the end, they're all titles given by someone else.
Plus, what kind of ruler would spend all his time chasing Alphen, who happens to be another sovereign?
Yeah.
Idle prattle. I proved my worth and the Sovereign's powers were granted to me.
Were they really? We already know the title of Sovereign doesn't denote royalty. It is but an overblown codename for those with a designated part to play in these proceedings.
Get him, Dolheen.
You mentioned before that you were not the only one stolen from Dahna, correct?
Yeah. There were countless. And every one of them besides me died.
All of those failed experiments, and they still kept going back to Dahna. There must have been some vital reason their subject had to specifically be a Dahnan.
Yeah.
Then there were the records we found in the library, for you and Volron. They were logged 300 years apart, and yet the data they took from you was exactly the same. Which leads us to a single conclusion.
He's a clone.
Then you mean Boran was kidnapped just like Alphen? But then he became a
slave from Dahna. Just like us. Isn't that right? Volron.
So he posed as a Renan and caused all that suffering to his own people?
How could you? If you knew the pain of being a slave, why would you inflict that upon others?
Renan and Dahnan are meaningless distinctions. Me and everyone else. That is all that matters. I will stand above all others and take what is rightfully mine, starting with this.
Oh. Lady Red's like, nuh-uh.
A red woman?
Another one?
Give your master back on Rena this message. No one makes a fool of me. Let them know I'll make them suffer.
Don't do it!
She literally said, this is mine. Oh, he's exploding. We're gonna explode if we don't get out of here.
Can't stay here.
We need to go. Alphen!
We may see him again, who knows? Oh no, Shionne! No, Shionne! Jump, I'll catch you! Come on, Shionne. Come on! She has to get a running start. Go, go, go! Run, run, run! So cool! I was gonna say Alphen, are you gonna catch her or not? Dang. Even went through pain of all those thorns going through him too. Oof.
Go. But no, I will be your shadow no matter where you try to run.
Well, we didn't explode you. It was the one in the red.
Never forget, I am the one who devours everything. Who answers to neither spirit nor man. My word is law. I am.
Exploded.
Are you two okay?
Yeah. We'll be fine.
Is Volron... Have we finally seen the last of him?
We can but hope.
I don't know.
Those red women. What the heck was their deal?
Don't know.
Could they be the ones behind all this? The same ones who put those soldiers in Faria in a trance?
What, those brainless things? Either way, they've done a runner with the Renaissance. Damn it, that's the second time now!
Done a runner.
Whatever's stolen from us, we'll steal it back.
Yeah.
The future's ours to protect. And right now, those things are what's standing in our way. We can head them off at Rena.
Yeah.
Did you say Rena?
We get to go to Rena. Nice.
Volron mentioned a master of theirs holed up in the motherland somewhere.
If that monstrous form's their true identity, I shudder to think who they take orders from.
Yeah. There's a good chance it's not human. That's for sure.
So this thing over on Rena, that's what's really behind all this, huh?
They have the Renaissance in their grasp already, so it's unlikely they'll have cause to return to Dana. I agree that Rena's our best shot.
Sorry, hiccup. It's not stream without a hiccup.
Then we're agreed. Let's head back to the starship.
But seriously, I was not expecting Volron to actually be here.
He seemed to care not one whit about Renans or Dahnans.
Yeah, and not in a good way like with us.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
I just thought there was
They
one.
definitely weren't Renan or Dahnan. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Maybe?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day.
How about you, Shionne? Dohalie? You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the Red Woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena and Shionne's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
I think something
Both
hidden.
sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renis Alma too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Yeah. Do I need to jump? No. But do it anyway? Yeah. Jumping's fun. I like jumping. Jump, 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 jump. Boop. Alright. Oops, wrong button. Actually, can I just... Oh, I can't teleport right now. No! I was like, I could just teleport! No. Oops. Sorry, wrong button again. Okay, it's this way. Again, I get turned around very easily. Let's go. I love my cape. Slash butt cape. I like calling it a butt cape. Though this one's actually, I mean, it's a cape also on the shoulders, but still kind of a butt cape. I feel like when he jumps, it takes him a second to readjust. I like that little detail. Holy moly. So much runnings. Okay, should be just straight ahead. Ah. Not quite straight ahead. I have to also turn. Ooh. Don't mind if I yes. Thank you. Let's go. Oops. I had too much momentum. I wasn't able to click the button. Nice. Now we need to make our way through the passageway. Oh, look, there's monsters. I'm gonna kick your whole butt.
Out of my way!
Now you learn!
Get him, Shionne.
Can't get out of this! Fear!
I have to get used to their new outfits.
Leave the charge! I'm the true gunslinger around here!
You got
Far enough!
Illuminate
laser! Leave the ensnaring to me.
And a pummeling to me.
Severing wind! Take this! Mirage! Prepare to be
Ouchie.
Eternal devastation! No escape! Take this!
Get him.
Glacial spear!
Severing wind! Mirage! I'm not done!
Here's a healing one. Do it!
Oh, haha.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nice.
Lady
Okay, sorry. Didn't mean to cut you
Fortune
off,
must
sir.
truly be watching over me.
Sorry. Ugh, gosh darn it, I keep hitting the wrong button. I don't mean to, I just keep hitting the wrong button. It's right next to the other button. I'm sure I'll see some more monsters. Yep, here's... Oh yeah, it's this big dude. Hello, big dude. I'm gonna kick your butt.
Right, here
I'm going
goes!
to need to use all of my healing struggle to accomplish this. Winds of heaven!
In a bind?
Forth!
Crescent moon!
Resurrection!
I can carve through armor!
I think I'll pass on the handshake.
No
Pass
escape!
him a
Eternal
handshake.
devastation!
Raise casting!
Leave the charge to me!
Blah 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 magic!
Bring you down!
Dance in the wind!
Here! Let me help!
Ignite!
Far enough!
By the
You're
power of
mine!
flame!
Eternal
Finish without
devastation!
hesitating!
Piercing roar! Slash!
devastation! Swallow blade! Crush! Swallow blade! Eternal devastation! It's on!
Time to shine!
Go him. Go
I
la.
won't save you!
Their arts were interrupted.
This one keeps charging us!
That's what my shield's for. Get
I would use your shield, Kisara, but I already used it. It hasn't regenerated yet. Let's go.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Nice. Heck yeah.
Nice. No scratches on my shield or my armor.
Nice. Bonus. Hello, green puppies.
Little help!
Oops, didn't mean to
Glacial spear.
do a flippy, but why not?
A chain between heaven and earth. This one's a wailing banshee of lightning. This one's mine. Divine
You're
savior.
finished!
The water
Ready
of
and
creation.
Damn it! It's too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up.
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
Armor won't save you!
Hurricane
Eternal
blaster.
devastation!
Now.
Aha, let's go.
Astral energy.
Say no more! My turn!
Illuminate
done.
this one's mine. Come forth, holy
Wind!
glitter.
Didn't even see that other guy come out of nowhere.
We did it!
Banshee of lightning.
Not a chance!
Beat him up, beat him up, beat him up.
Now or never.
Field. Radiant.
Soaring
Chaos.
left spear! Mirage!
Inferno crossing!
Nice.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Heck yeah. Let's go.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
The lights are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone?
Oh, possible.
Doe?
Oh, she's okay.
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing. So she really was being controlled.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Lenegis is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean? Do you know something I don't?
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was. That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd—
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Lenegis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust. That's it. Who's the highest-ranking person in Lenegis right now?
Lenegis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Lenegus. It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Alphen and Shionne.
Look, up there! It's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Lenegus, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return. But not as your sovereign, nor as a leader the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
But how else do you propose to rule?
I'm not sure yet. All I have is a feeling that here in Lenegus, a new dawn is on the verge of breaking. One in which people won't be judged by birthright or on the power of their astral arts, but on other things. More important things. Things like, oh, I don't know, musical talent, for example.
When I bumped into you after all those years, I said you were no different. But I was wrong. Truth is, you were always different. I feel like maybe now I can finally begin to accept Tarnigan's death. To see a future.
You go finish whatever it is you've got to do. I'll hold down the fort here in Lenegus till you get back.
Thank you.
I guess you're not going to make it to Menancia for the foreseeable future, huh?
Indeed. Forgive me.
The people of Menancia can look after themselves just fine. It's the ones here on Lenegus who need someone to guide them. Besides, with you leading the people here, it'll help spread the idea of coexistence beyond Menancia's borders that much faster.
Sounds like you're in it for the long haul.
How could I not be, after the second chance that I've been granted? From this day forth, I shall dedicate myself to the future inhabitants of this world.
Heck yeah.
Though the memories of the departed shall remain forever in my heart.
Remember, you're going to be leading the people here, not ruling them.
Yeah.
True enough. Whatever would I do without you, Kisara?
With or without her, I suspect you're gonna have your hands full when the time comes. We should be heading back to the ship. Business on Rena awaits.
Yeah, we gotta go find people to beat up on Rena. Ooh, I unlocked something else. Nice. Ooh, improved healing arts? Why not? I haven't used them for healing yet, but why not? Ooh, heck yeah, they have a bunch of stuff. Oh yeah, Rinwell, I was saving up for something for you. What was it? Anti-dragon challenge. What was over here? Ooh. I think I was saving for that. I don't remember. It's been a hot minute. That one. This one. Yeah, why not? Shionne doesn't have enough for anything yet. Alright, Alphen, what the heck was I getting for you? Oh, I think it might have been that.
Looks like the people of Lenegus can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
Cute. More talkies.
In one sense, when all is said and done, perhaps I have been a slave this whole time too.
You, a Renan Lord? How do you figure that exactly?
I was complicit in the Renan system, bound by its values, resigned to being swept along, without the resolve to take a stand.
Well, you didn't
And
know
when
any
I
better.
realized the severity of my mistake, all I longed for was punishment. A lord. And yet my first instinct was to place my fate in the hands of others.
I think I can relate. I couldn't stand watching my people bow and scrape their way through life, but I didn't know what else I could do about it either. The ability to think for yourself and be your own master. That's what separates a slave from a free person. At least, that's what Law's dad Zephyr used to say. Zephyr taught me how to fight. But in doing so, he also taught me how to live.
No.
Even if it means stumbling along the way. If it's on a road of our own choosing, free of regret. Why, that's the road of freedom. Or, to put it another way, so long as his heart is compromised, even the loftiest of kings is no freer than a slave. I think I finally understand now. This Zephyr character sounds like he was a wise man indeed. I only wish I could have met him.
There's just so much I wish I could ask him, especially now. I wonder, have I been correctly carrying on the torch that he passed to me?
Yeah, I think you're doing your best. Ooh, wiping the slate? You guys can't see what the names
How
are.
long have you known?
I'm covering them.
Known what?
About the darkness I carry inside me. You seem to have been aware of it for quite some time now.
Why ask me now? What does it matter? But yes, I have. I've pretty much known that something was gnawing at you ever since we left Menancia.
So basically since the very start of our journey then. Just when I thought I couldn't feel more ashamed.
Nah, you're good.
Leave the past where it belongs. We have no need for it now. You're forging ahead. That's what matters.
Yeah, forge ahead.
If my brother could see you, he'd be proud.
Thank you for the hydrate, Bofa.
Not as proud as he would be of his sister, I'm sure.
Well then, just as well it's not a competition, huh?
Yeah, my brain is soup too. Oh, more talkies. Leaving the nest. Okay, again, you guys can't read them because my clouds and my controller are covering it. Oh, big sigh.
Kisara? Anyone at home in there?
Sorry. Did I look distracted?
Very.
Among other things. To be entirely honest, I couldn't tell whether you were smiling or frowning.
You were thinking about Dohalim, weren't you?
That obvious, huh? I was just thinking how good it is to see him moving forward at last.
No.
It was always so infuriating, knowing how capable he could be if he just put his mind to it. A prisoner trapped in a cage of his own self-doubt.
Big mood.
But now, he's finally beginning to spread his wings. I'm happy for him.
So, then why do you look so sad?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say sad. There's a bittersweetness to it, I guess. It's good and strange, knowing that he won't be needing me anymore. It probably sounds weird, doesn't it?
Nah.
I have this massive worry off my mind. I should be jumping up and down for joy, right?
Must be that maternal instinct of yours at work.
Look at Hoodle's
Rinwell's
face.
right. You're like a mother bird, finally letting go as her child takes his first shaking and nervous flight from the nest.
A pretty big child.
That's one way to look at it. I wouldn't like to see Dohalim's face if he heard you say that. All this has made me realize I can't allow myself to become a prisoner of my own making like he was. If Dohalim can forge his own path ahead, then I can too. I won't be left behind.
Yeah. Alright, where are we going? Oop, wrong button as usual. Still can't teleport. This says no teleporting. Though, let's see if we can go by first. Whee! Oops, I jumped in. Oh, almost jumped into the fountain.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
Fine, we'll check in on the ranch, sir. How about some chimkin? Some more chimkin. A piggy. Another piggy, and I guess a cow? I don't know. Alright, is there anything new for me to buy? Nope. Actually, do I need to buy any more things? I think we're pretty good for these. Oh, this is where I can get a heavy treat. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm gonna... Oh, I don't have enough gold. If I sell that, I'll have enough. So yeah, that's good to have for... just in case, for heal everybody. Can I make any weapons? Nope. I think I made all of the ones I can currently make. Yeah, cool. Alright. Well, can't teleport. It said no. Oh, man. Just let me go. I just want to fast travel. Rude. Alright, so it should be this way. Oh, wait. Did I go the wrong direction? I did go the wrong direction. Gosh darn it. I get lost in a paper bag. I'm just a little guy who gets lost easily. This place is literally like a maze. Alright. Should be still this way. Do you need help? No? Okay. It's gonna be like, hey, Shionne can offer her services. No, I guess I don't want it. That's fair. Alright, and then... Okay, easy. Just this way, I say, as I probably get lost. Yeah, we might run into that person here again. Maybe. Monsters? I don't know. Oh no, it's water. I'm like, what the heck is that? What are this? Hell, man.
I'm found loathsome. Huh? I was just reading about Volrun. Can I help you?
Not a fan of his then?
I was always an ardent supporter of Lord Ogway and Hithers myself. Weird enough for his sudden death down the surface, like he still will be. In my eyes, Lord Ogway is a true warrior lord. I don't believe for a second they perished in some accident, like they say. As for how Volrun runs Garth Harrows, don't get me started here. He enslaves only Dahnans and but even fellow Renans.
Oh wait, I think I already read this before. Yeah, I've already been here before. Okay. Make sure I'm going the right direction, cause I get lost easily. Whee! Whee! These poor people are like, what happened to our house? Everything just got shifted. Nope. Aha. Thought it was to the right, but I double guessed myself. It happens. Just ran over my controller cord. Oh yeah, that's right. We're literally in space. Space! Alrighty then.
I thought we'd find answers on Lenegis, but we just ended up finding more questions.
That we did.
You can say that again. And now we have more problems to fix too. Like figuring out how to reform Lenegis.
That can wait for now. We've got more than enough on our plates to deal with as it is. Like figuring out who's really running the show on Rena.
Yeah. Which is why we're going to the Renan homeworld.
Heck yeah.
All the answers we've been looking for are on that planet. The person responsible for all this. The Red Woman and the Renaissance. The answers have to be there. Are we prepared to finally find them?
Yes? We're gonna do our best.
So, what do we do first when we get there?
We know nothing about the Renan homeworld or what we might face once we arrive. We should get a feel for how things are on the ground before we take any serious steps.
That's fair.
It's also entirely possible that the first thing we're going to face is an attack.
I believe
If we
that
come
one.
across a capital, we should...
Uh-oh. What's going on? Oh no! Not the red ladies! Uh-oh. Aw, snap. Hi? What are you doing to our ship? Are you taking us to where we need to go, or are you sending us to somewhere else? I'm scared. Holy crap, there's so many of them! Oh. Hopefully you've been teleported to the planet. Ooh. Also, there's lots of green stars. Pretty. Ah! Flashbang!
Damn! The hell just happened?
Our course has been altered. The coordinates are pointing to a different destination.
Maybe that's where they really
What's
are.
that?
The ship's controls aren't accepting my commands. The engine is being shut down.
How the heck?
That's bad, right?
Quite bad. We've lost control of the ship.
Is all of this the Red Women's doing?
Probably.
Are they trying to finish us off before we can land?
Everyone! Look there!
Uh-oh. Oh man, what are we gonna see? Oh, it looks like a flower. Is that Dahnan? Or is that Rena? It's like a hollow. I think it's Rena. I think it's hollow. Whoa. It's been hollow this whole time. Whoa. That's so cool. Oh, that light's not cool though. Uh-oh. Oh no! No, not our planet! Planet, fight back! Say no! Oh man, it's stealing the power again. Jeez. Well. Uh-oh, that... Oh. it's a giant flower. It's like a giant blue rose. That's so cool and terrifying at the same time. Oh no. I don't like that. That not good. Well.
A flower blooming out of Rena?
But that flower looks like it's absorbing all of Dana's energy.
And it appears Lenegis is serving as a conduit for that energy to reach here. Could that have been its true purpose all along?
Yeah, that's what I think.
If that's true, do you think the people back on Lenegis are all right?
I don't know.
We can only pray that they are.
Damn it! Haven't they taken enough already? When is this going to end?
The Flower of Oblivion.
Aw, snap.
With everything that's happening, we need to get back to Lenegis. Is the ship still offline?
Unfortunately, yes. Even more so than when it lay dormant.
Can you fix it?
Starships are extremely complex machines. One wrong move while we're out here in space could very well cost us our lives.
Ah, crap.
So what? We're just stuck inside here, floating around? For how long?
I don't believe this. We've made it all this way, and now we're stuck here? We're watching Dana die before our eyes, and we have no choice but to sit here and starve to death?
Law, calm down! You're not the only one who's worried here.
Right. Sorry.
You just had a mild panic. It's fine. I understand. I would also be like,
It's still too early to give up. There has to be a way to get out of this.
Alphen.
Uh-oh.
Now what?
The controller shook scared me.
The starship, it's back online?
No, this is different. Something is pulling our ship in towards it.
Trapped array. Hopefully they're friend and not foe. Meow. There we go. Whee! The heck? I don't like the looks of that.
We managed to get moving, but where are we?
No idea.
It looks like Lenegis in here.
Do you think we might run into more Renans here? Or those red women?
Probably. Very highly.
Perhaps. Someone brought us here. The question is, who?
Hopefully a friendly, not a foe.
We haven't been ambushed, so that probably means they aren't hostile. Still, why would anyone want to bring us here?
Hey, Shionne!
Shionne's like, I'm going.
If they wanted to attack us, they could have done so while we were back on the starship. We should see where this path takes us.
Fair. I love how the feathers are pretty glowy blue. Look at us go. Takis! Aw, poor Law. Manuel, don't.
Boo! Ah! What the? Are you out of your mind? This isn't the time for games, Rinwell!
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to resist with you looking all jittery like that?
It's called experiencing feelings appropriate to the situation. You ought to try it sometime.
Yeah, but seeing you act all nervous, you're making me start to feel nervous too.
Oh, sorry.
Staying alert is important, but too much caution can cloud your judgment. Try to strike a balance.
Thanks, Kisara. Ooh, it's an elevator.
I still can't get over what we saw happening outside the starship.
Yeah. Our planet's really not doing too hot right about now.
I've only ever seen Rena from the surface of Dana, so I figured it was just another round planet like ours.
Me too.
Still though, I never would have imagined Rena actually looked like that. And what's the deal with that giant flower coming out of it?
Beats me. I have absolutely no clue. It's so surreal. It looks like a broken egg or something.
Or
Renan and
an
Dahnan.
apple core.
We were taught that both worlds were spherical bodies that floated amongst the stars in the heavens. But to think that they lied to us not only about the Sovereign and the crown contest, but also the form of our own planet.
Dohalim.
Okay, who's the wise guy that summoned us here?
Someone formidable enough to bring our starship along with us.
They must be here somewhere. Let's find them.
Oh, wrong button. Okay, that is the only way I can go, but there's more talkies.
That beam of light joining Dana and Rena. It was the Renan side that it first came from, right?
Yep.
That's what it looked like. And then the Dahnan side responded.
Perhaps it was some kind of directive from the Renan homeworld? To reawaken the Wedge and Lenegus?
Which would mean that whoever's behind all this is on Rena after all. But what are they after? Is it really worth going through all this trouble just to steal Dana's energy?
Try to stay calm. With so many factors we don't understand, dwelling on it won't get us anywhere. What is it?
No, it's just... Zephyr once told me the same thing.
No.
So much for me making progress, huh?
You made it this far, didn't you? You notice something, you change it. That's all anyone can do. But you can't stand still in the meantime.
Alright, let's take the elevator. Oh. Lower level? No. Central level? Let's wait for the, like, that's where you are, you goober, but maybe we're on the lower level. Oh. Fancy. Sorry, I had to do a quick spin, but not too fast. Don't want to make you guys barfy, I also don't want to make myself barfy. Anybody gonna be here? Hello?
This place looks a lot like that room we saw back in the Forbidden Zone.
It does.
Huh? What's that?
Kinda looks like a piano, or a organ. Oh. Oh. Hello.
It's one of those!
A red woman in disguise. Or is this their true form?
So it was a trap?
Nah. Maybe this is a good one. Maybe the red ones are... Or those red ones are bad? I don't know.
It doesn't look like it can move. Tell me, are you the one who brought us here?
That is correct. It is unusual for me to have unexpected guests these days.
Oh.
It can talk.
What are you?
Hevrect 35.
Hevrect 35. Is that your name?
Correct.
What is this place? No, wait, before that, just what exactly are you? Are you somehow associated with the Red Women?
Before I answer, I have a question for you. How did you all arrive in this sector?
We did not come to this place by choice. Our ship was brought here against our will, by a group of red women who can shift into the same form as you.
In that case, we can assume my brethren who serve the Great Spirit have deemed you all to be a threat most grave.
Oh.
What do you mean, serve? Are you saying there really is someone more powerful than the Red Women, pulling their strings?
Uh-oh.
What did you do to us?
Power?
I examined your bodies. You have not been harmed in any way.
But mentally we have.
Identifiers detected. The Sovereign and Maiden are among you. However, you aren't under its control. I see why they viewed you as a danger now.
Oh, goody. More riddles.
Do you think we can trust this thing?
Like it or not, it may be our best chance at a ticket out of here. Let's at least hear it out.
I shall now answer your questions. We are Helganquil.
Oh.
The red women you encountered previously are a form of disguise we employ from time to time, but not our true form.
Helganquil?
You are on Dake Phasol, a celestial base which drifted here by accident. The will of Rena's great spirit no longer reaches us here. Since my sudden separation from the Great Spirit's influence, I have used any and all means to extend my lifespan.
That's right.
As I have done so, I have also set out to monitor and research Renan and Dahnan from this position.
A question. What is this great spirit of which you speak? Is it something that rules over your kind?
Correct. The great astral spirit is a large mass of astral energy that fills all of Renan, one with its own will, a voice we cannot refuse.
A voice? Just like Dahnan.
The voice of the great spirit speaks to our hearts directly, and we have served it without question throughout the ages.
Does that mean it was controlling your minds? Wait a second. Could this great spirit be the true sovereign of Renan?
Possible.
The true ruler of Renan. It could be the same thing that's controlling Volron.
Wait, back up. You're telling us this great spirit of yours is the one that ordered you things to harvest the astral energy from Dahnan? I'm not sure I believe that.
Why not? We've already made contact with the will of Dahnan back in the Wedge, and in the Forbidden Zone on Lenegus. If Dahnan has a will of its own, I don't see why Renan wouldn't.
That's true.
Maybe not, but think about what you're saying. If Dahnan has a will like Renan, then that would mean that we've been controlled by the voice of Dahnan this whole time, just like these things.
Dana's will hasn't been forcing us to do anything.
Yeah, but...
Let's assume that what Hevrect 35 claims is true, and that we are indeed cut off from both planets. Even if we had previously been under the control of Dana's will, we would have noticed now that we are disconnected.
Your fear is not based in logic. The voice of Dahnan is much smaller and quieter compared to that of Rena's great spirit.
Huh.
Rena's astral energy is amassed at its center, whereas Dahna's is shared among all its constituents. So thinly is that energy spread that it cannot coalesce and formulate a will. Our findings here indicate as much.
Which explains why we felt its will where we did. The Wedge and Lenegus are where so much of that energy had been accumulated.
Yeah.
The Great Spirit's desire is to consume all astral energy, and the pursuit of that desire is why you see Renan in its current state. As a result, it has turned its attention toward Dahnan.
Is that why the crown contest is necessary? So that the Great Spirit can feed off of Dahnan?
Indeed, and it was to that end that we Helganquil devised the crown contest. Had the initial spirit channeling from 300 years ago succeeded, all of Dana's astral energy would have been seized.
But the ceremony failed. Lenegus was severely damaged, and you lost both the Sovereign and the Renasalma.
Correct. A change in plan was required to ensure the spirit channeling success. However, recreating the Renis Alma required a vast amount of energy. That is why we turned to Dahnan.
So that was the real purpose behind the crown contest. An efficient means to harvest the necessary energy from Dahnan.
Stinky.
This is all happening because of me.
Aw, Alphen.
Nevertheless, you still haven't answered one of Alphen's original questions. Just why have you brought us here to your base, Hevrect 35?
First, it was to confirm the identities of you, my unexpected visitors. Second, it was to ascertain whether you would be likely to accept my request.
Depends on what the request is.
A request? But what could someone like you want us to...
I wish for you all to slay the Great Spirit.
Ooh.
I'm sorry, did you just ask us to kill your master?
I did. It is in your best interest that you do so, I might add.
What makes you say that?
It's gonna kill the planet.
Lenegis has entered the final stage of the spirit channeling plan. As we speak, Dana's energy is being harvested en masse and transmitted to Rena. If nothing is done about the Great Spirit, it will not be long before all is lost.
You're saying the destruction we saw earlier is just the beginning? That...
We won't let that happen.
Why do you want us to kill the Great Spirit so badly? Is it to save our world? To free you, Helganquil, from under its control? Why?
No. My primary concern is validating our findings and analysis, which have taken many years to realize. As such, it is my desire to see how your actions impact and change these systems. However, I will not deny that vengeance also plays a part.
Vengeance? For what?
Honest.
In spite of our long service to the Great Spirit, our species is on the brink of extinction.
You mean... you're dying?
At this stage, it would be wise for you to talk with the others. Ask them what you need to know. Once you have your answer, return to me. If you agree to help, I shall fix your ship.
Others? Just how many of you are there?
I am the only Helganquil who inhabits Dake Phasal.
Hey! Hey!
It's no use. I think it's done talking to us. Let's take a look around.
They need a nap. Dang. Find the quote-unquote others. Oh.
You can't seriously be buying anything that creature told us, right? I mean, it's practically blackmailing us into doing its dirty work.
To be honest, the conversation went on for so long, I'm not sure I understood all of it. How about you, Dohalim? Were you able to follow it at all?
At the very least, everything it said about the Renan Great Spirit adds up. At the end of the day, this whole chain of events comes back to astral energy. That being said, had we not previously encountered the will of Dana, I suspect I would find its story much more difficult to believe.
The spirit of Rena wants to see Dana completely destroyed.
But why? Astral energy is supposed to be a force that creates and shapes the world.
It doesn't matter. I don't care if we're up against an entire world or what its game is. We're not going to let it destroy Dana.
Right.
Yeah, it's our house.
There is one other thing that concerns me. How the Great Spirit, the Helganquil, and the Crown Contest are all part of a centuries-long plan is clear enough. But what about the Renans? How do they factor into all this?
Now that you mention it, and all that talk, Hevric 35 never even brought up the Renans once. And as for the Helganquil, we never did find out just what they are either.
Nope.
Maybe it had a reason for keeping its silence. Or perhaps there's even more going on. Maybe the others will shed more light on the matter. Let's find out.
Yeah, let's go find out.
Anywhere I can go here? Nope. How about we go upper level? Let's see if we find anybody in here. Maybe. Oh. Oh wow. Oh, it's a viewing deck. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh, there's our planet getting the life sucked out of it. Well, does not look like anybody here. All right. Let's try going to the lower decks then. So it didn't let us go there before, so maybe it'll let us go there now. Yeah. Wait, hold on. Is there anything around here? Any presents? Oh, there's another way I can go. Wait, hold on. What's over here first? Presents? No presents. That's fine. I'll go this way. Whoa. Oh, that's the spaceship that we're currently on. Oh, there's people.
Who are they?
Or are they pretending to be people?
What is it?
Oh, my apologies. It's just been so long since I've seen any humans from the outside world.
Are you a Renan?
Hmm? Oh, yeah, I guess so.
I guess so.
The Overseer told us to answer any questions you might have. Whatever you want to know, we'll tell you as much as we can. But be quick. Our subjects are undergoing a dramatic shift that we don't want to miss.
What? What do you mean? Huh?
What a weird guy.
He must have meant Hevrecht 35 when he mentioned that Overseer.
And what was that about subjects? You don't think he meant Dahna and Rena, do you?
There isn't anyone else we can talk to. I guess we should ask around here.
Yeah. Wasn't expecting humans. What's up, girl?
Have you guys lived up here in Dag Fazel with Hevrecht 35 for a long time?
Yes. I couldn't tell you off the top of my head just how long it's been, though. We regularly go into stasis, so our sense of time has gotten rather out of whack over the years.
Oh, interesting.
Why are you all even here in the first place?
Originally, this station was where we worked to perform maintenance on Lenegis from the outside.
We heard that the facility ended up in its current location due to an accident.
Oh, it was terrible. Apparently there was some kind of accident, and when help never arrived, they presumed the entire facility had been destroyed.
And you've been working for Hevrecht 35 ever since?
Well, at first we thought that there was nobody else inside the facility, but then it turned out the Overseer was there all along.
What do you mean?
The Helganquil have the technology to cloak themselves around us Renans. As long as they don't do anything obvious, a Renan won't see one, even if it's right in front of them.
Huh.
Which would explain why Shionne and I failed to notice the Red Women previously. Do they employ an astral art of some sort?
I haven't been able to scientifically confirm it for myself, but from what I understand, the type of cloaking they use is primarily achieved through mechanical means. In addition, they also used hypnosis devices and information control to get us to do what they wanted without being detected. It's a pretty sophisticated operation, especially since it avoids any unnecessary conflict.
Kinda scary, though.
I have to imagine that's how Lenegis is still run.
But aren't the Helganquil themselves controlled by the Great Spirit? If so, why aren't Renans affected by it in the same way?
The Great Spirit's mind control only works on Helganquil, so they had to employ other means to manipulate us Renans.
You act like this didn't affect you personally. If I was you, I'd be mad as hell at their deceptions.
I mean, sure, I was surprised when I first found out about it, but it happened so long ago.
Hevrecht 35 has clearly ceased concealing itself, though. Why is that?
Who can say? My guess is it just got bored, or maybe even a little lonely.
Don't you want to go back home to Rena or Lenegis? Our ship is going to be fixed pretty soon. You could ride with us.
No way. If we went back after knowing the truth, they'd either just brainwash us or purge us outright.
Oh.
After all this time, there's nothing to be gained from going back. We've all agreed it'd be best to simply stay here and watch everything unfold instead. Things are going just fine with the Overseer. Not that it'll be around much longer. It can't extend its life any further. That said, I'm sure it's pleased to see the final stage of the plan before it passes on, though.
Thank you for answering our questions.
Did she really answer all? I mean, she kind of did, but... Oh. I'll talk to the guy last.
Can we talk to you for a few minutes?
Sure. It's going to be a while before the two planets undergo their next shift, so I can talk until then.
Please, tell us what you know about the Helganquil.
You mean the Overseer's species? I can't say I know much about them.
Well, for starters, where'd they come from?
Where'd they go?
Where else? From Rena, obviously.
From Rena? Wait, are you telling us those things live right alongside the Renans down there?
Of course not. There's really no such thing as Renans in the first place.
Excuse me?
Oh, I thought the Overseer explained everything.
Nope.
Apparently not.
Please, tell us more.
Well, in a nutshell, the Renans were originally created from Dahnans by the Helganquil.
Their faces.
But if that's true, then that would mean there aren't any people on Rena.
There aren't. But there are Helganquil. That's what the name literally means in their language. People of Rena.
But what need could they possibly have to create a whole new race of people?
It was a way to bolster their dwindling workforce. I trust you're aware that the Helganquil are on the verge of extinction, yes? In essence, we were created to carry on their work for the Great Spirit after they all die. They gathered Dahnans who had an affinity for astral arts and proceeded from there. That's why we, as their descendants, can all cast arts, albeit to varying degrees.
Let me get this straight. Are you saying Renans were originally created from Dahnans that the Helganquil kidnapped?
Wait, that explains why almost nobody can use astro arts on Dahnan now.
Helganquil technology is truly amazing. The way they alter their bodies is far less invasive than your conventional surgeries. They have these tiny machines that are practically invisible, which they insert into their bodies and...
Enough! You needn't tell us anymore.
I don't like the zoom.
How can you speak so calmly about all of this?
I guess I can see how, when viewed in a certain light, their ways may sound grotesque. But if you ask me, I think they ultimately did us a favor. They saved us from crawling the earth in ignorance. If it meant their hands had to get a little dirty in the process, then so be it. Anyway, the Helganquil are the real Renans. Personally, I don't think it's such a big deal. They're also mostly the ones behind what you see going on between the two planets. I think that covers just about everything worth knowing.
It's messed up, man.
I see. Thanks for filling us in.
Does he really expect us to believe that Renans never truly existed? How absurd.
Dohalim.
Just when I think we're getting to the bottom of it all, some new revelation smacks us in the face.
Yep.
Then let's hope this is our last revelation for a while.
These poor things, they're going through so much. It's like my brain can only take so much. Hi, buddy.
Do you know anything about a spirit channeling plan?
If you mean the first plan from 300 years ago, then yes. Do you know what its main objective was?
Yes. It was to use Lenegis to siphon off Dana's astral energy and send it to Rena.
Exactly. However, there were two problems we had to consider. First was how to collect and send such a large quantity of astral energy without it becoming sentient. Second, we had to figure out how to convert Dana's energy so it would be compatible with Rena.
I take it the solutions to those problems were to use the wedge for the collection, and then the Sovereign and Maiden to convert the energy.
We have a winner! However, the first plan failed when the Sovereign was overwhelmed and became frenzied. The reason for that is because the Maiden lost control. I'm told he slaughtered many Renans and Helganquil that day.
Dude, he's
For the
standing right
next
there.
plan, we tried to recreate the Renis Alma, but we didn't have nearly enough of the other non-dark astral energy types. To amend that, we set our sights on Dana and implemented a system whereby we could extract energy from it.
And the crown contest began.
Correct. Since the Maiden had been the failing point in the previous plan, it was decided to replace her role with machinery to avoid further mishaps.
Oof.
A new Sovereign had to be made as well. It was such tremendously difficult work, its success was dubious. But from the look of things, it would appear such worries were unfounded.
So that's what the purpose of that room we found in the Forbidden Zone was.
What about the flower that sprouted from Rena?
Flower? Oh, that thing.
No,
That's
that
the
thing.
physical manifestation of all the astral energy that's been harvested from Dahna. As I'm sure you've noticed, it's quite a lot of energy. At this point, it's likely that it's become physically integrated with Rena's planetary structure.
Welp.
Hevrecht 35 mentioned that the spirit channeling plan is entering its final stage. Is that true?
It is. I never thought I would live to see the day with my own eyes. And yet here we are. Are we done talking now? If it's all the same to you, I'd really rather not miss anything that's about to happen.
Dude, a lot of people are gonna die. What the heck? How are you so calm?
He talks like the potential end of the world is just another day on the job.
You've got to remember that these guys have been living alone up here for a long time. Who knows what shape their minds are in?
It feels like our whole world has been turned upside down.
Yep.
Is there anything we know that's still true at this point?
Seriously, I'm still trying to process the fact that we Renans were created by the Helganquil, let alone the Sovereign and Maiden stuff.
Let's take a moment to gather ourselves. I know all of this is a lot to believe and take in, but I think it's fair to say that we've found the answers we've been looking for. Does everyone agree?
Yep.
Agreed. Though I'll admit that I never expected it to all boil down to Rena's great spirit being behind everything.
Same.
Everything that's happened, everything we've endured, it's all because of astral energy.
And to get that energy, the Great Spirit took control of the Helganquil. Then the Helganquil created the Renans, who went on to invade and rule over the Dahnans.
Plus, the reason the Great Spirit can't directly control the Renans as well is likely because they were originally Dahnans all along.
Either way, I think it's fair to say we've all had a lot to take in at once.
Yup.
Maybe too much, even. We should probably take it easy and rest our minds a bit.
Their brain is gonna turn to soup.
Why don't we all take some time to think things over before we decide on our next move?
That's a good idea, Kisara. If the Renan Great Spirit really is behind all this, then we've got a really big fight ahead of us. Because it's not just Dahna on the line, but Rena too. If we're going to do this, we need to be completely sure of ourselves. So let's go ahead and break off for now. We aren't in any immediate danger, so we should be okay. You sure you don't want to be alone right now?
I could ask you the same question.
No.
I figured I'd get all my thinking in while walking around and checking up on everybody.
I'll go along with you. I'm interested to hear what's on everyone's minds too.
Sounds good. Let's go find them.
Cute.
Everyone's just gone their own way, huh?
Yeah, let's hit up each spot. Everything we thought we knew, it was all just a fabrication that the Red Women, no, that the Helganquil made up.
Right. Assuming we can believe anything that Hevrecht 35 has told us, that is.
Well, if the names are anything to go by, it's possible the Helganquil could be behind the fruits of Helgen too.
Oh, that's true.
But if Hevrecht 35 was telling the truth, and this was all just one massive lie, does that mean everything we've done up until now has been pointless?
No, I don't think so. Or at least I hope not. I think it just means we've lost our foothold for now. That's all.
Really? Well then, if we've lost it, I guess we'll just have to find another. All of us together.
Heck yeah.
And if we can't find one, then we'll make a new one. End of story.
Power of friendship.
Make one, huh? I see. Right then. Count me in.
The power of friendship.
Oh, I didn't get to talk to you, but you're just over there. Oh, I can rest at you. Nice. Nah, I'm not gonna rest right now. Someone else is here with me. Is there anywhere I can buy anything from? Doesn't look like it. Maybe later. Let's go find our peeps. Oh, there's... Oh, wow, there's way more people here. Where the heck have you all been? Oh, he needs to be healed. You are healed.
You found me collapsed again and helped me back up. Well, I appreciate it. Thanks to you, I can continue going on my research.
Oh, like a happy bottles. Nice. Hey, Sarah, how you doing, girl? Is your brain exploding?
It's you two. Does he seem like he's doing any better now?
He who? Oh, you mean Dohalim, don't you?
I know that we're all struggling to wrap our minds around it all, but he looked like he was taking it really hard earlier.
What do you think about everything we've learned? About the Renans, and the Great Spirit, and all that?
On some level, I'm not even really sure what to think, to be honest. I mean, the Great Spirit is like a huge natural disaster, but with a mind and will of its own.
Which is terrifying.
But if that thing's hellbent on trying to destroy our planet, then the only thing left for us to do is stop it.
Yeah, kick its butt.
As for the Renans, I suppose my feelings on that are a bit more mixed.
How so?
Coexistence between Dahnans and Renans in Menancia is still a work in progress. In my case, I think that's partly because deep down, I was still on guard around Renans. So, to be told that they're like us, that they're actually just like us is, well, I guess it's a little deflating, to be honest.
You kept a pretty level head.
You mean about the Renans? At the end of the day, the Helganquil and the Great Spirit are the ones who are responsible.
Yep.
But at the same time, I realize that not every Dahnan is necessarily going to believe that either.
I know you're already aware of this, but the list of grievances the Dahnans have against the Renans is long, and understandably so. And if people then find out that they're all actually one and the same, yeah, I don't think they're going to take to it too kindly.
Even just among the Dahnans, I'm sure there'll be some who emerge with power and some who won't. I think if we can find a way to get rid of that imbalance, then we'll be in a truly good place.
Well, first we can try to figure out what to do about the existing conflicts we have.
Yeah. It'd be nice if one day people could learn to get past their hatred like Rinwell did.
It's no small task. We can't pretend like the past didn't happen and ask people to forget their very real pain and suffering.
Right. Everybody has their reasons for feeling the way that they do. But if we just keep yelling at each other about it, we'll never move on.
That's fair.
In a worst-case scenario, it might lead to even more people getting killed.
And we all have to figure out how to meet halfway. Not just that, but to also embrace each other's pain, in a sense.
That's an interesting way of putting it.
It's true. Everybody has their own scars, their own trauma. The first step to healing those wounds is to put aside that hatred. It won't be achieved through reasoning, but I think it's a good first step, if nothing else.
Yeah.
And now, I think I see a way to move forward. But to do that, first we need to make sure our planet isn't going to get wiped out.
Yeah, save the planet. Hello, fellow people.
Did Renan Linus lose control over the Bazookas? Was plausible. All the astral energy flowing through the place. In which case, the arts that are keeping them in line must have dispersed, or just been disrupted, and it's doubted otherwise the work of the Great Spirit.
I don't know, I went kind of Irish there. I agree, it's hard to believe that such massive consciousness could deliberately conceive and then carry out such a logical phenomenon. Okay.
Hi, Rinwell. Sup, girl?
You both seem awfully calm.
Only because after everything we've seen, we don't have the energy to keep being shocked.
That's honestly
How are you holding
big
up, Rinwell?
mood.
That whole talk about the Renans looked like it shook you up a bit.
Yeah. I get this sinking feeling whenever I remember how Dahnan mages like my family were persecuted and died out. And now, I finally know why that is. But I was thinking, if Renans end up living together with Dahnans again, then mages won't be such an unusual thing to see on Dahna anymore, right?
That's true.
I know it's not as simple as all that, but Dahnans probably won't be so quick to let their guards down. And there might be Renans who still act superior because of their arts.
It wouldn't surprise me. 300 years of bad blood and prejudice isn't going to be an easy thing to overcome.
Nope, unfortunately.
Yeah. I know firsthand just how much hatred can take hold in your heart once you let it in. But even so, I was still able to change. And if I can change, so can anyone else. So I was thinking maybe, I don't know, I could use my position as both a Dahnan and a mage to help bring both sides together.
Oh, that's true.
Rinwell,
That great spirit worries me too, though.
Me too.
Dana's will feels so warm and inviting. So why is Rena's will trying to destroy our entire planet?
Now that you mention it, Everett 35 and the other scientists here never really brought that up. Maybe they don't know either.
Maybe. But regardless, at the end of the day, Dana's still our home. There's no way we can let it be destroyed.
Yeah.
We won't. We'll keep it safe no matter what.
Heck yeah, yo. Alright. Oh, they are still on this floor. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if they went to a different floor, but I'm glad they're on the same floor. And it's... La! Wasn't sure who we were going to run into first.
I still can't believe it, man.
You're not the only one still trying to make sense of all this. Believe me.
Really? You've never struck me as the type of guy to get hung up on these sorts of things.
Did you forget what happened back in Thistleum? Once my memory started coming back to me, I felt completely and totally lost.
It was really that bad for you?
Yeah, it was. But thanks to Law and everybody else, I remembered that I still had things out there worth fighting for.
Yeah.
Man, I think you might be a better guy than me, Alphen. All I can remember thinking was, when's this guy gonna get his act together?
Law.
I was too worried about repeating the same mistakes I'd made back with my dad, and running away from the truth. That was no way to live. And I've tried to stay strong, my way. But all this talk about other races and the world ending, if I can be honest with you guys, it's just all too much for me to handle right now.
I mean, there's a lot of information.
I know this is going to sound strange coming from me, but maybe the key is not to worry too much about the big stuff right now.
Oh?
I used to worry all the time about my thorns, for obvious reasons, but I never really opened up to anyone about them. And when I realized my visions pointed to a threat that was bigger than me, I didn't know what I should do or who to tell. But that's when I finally got it. You guys were all there for me, to teach me what's really important. I just had to open up and listen.
Yeah!
In other words, if you let the big picture stuff get you all muddled up inside, you'll begin to lose sight of what you really care about. Yeah, I think you're right.
The thing that's most important, what I really care about, all I want to do is protect the people that really matter to me, to fight for them. That's good enough, right?
I think so.
Not everyone is strong enough to fight.
Huh?
It's something your dad told me once when he was still alive.
No.
Law, you know you're strong enough to fight, and you're strong enough to protect the people you care about. Forget all the big stuff going on. Just don't lose sight of what you want to protect in the first place. Sound good?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it does. It's like a big weight's been lifted off my shoulders. I'll fight to protect the people around me. Just like I always have. I think that's best.
Cute. Ooh, these are pretty. Sorry, I got distracted by flowers. There's Dolphin. Hi. How you doing, bud?
I apologize for making you witness that.
You mean hearing the origins of the Renans?
Indeed. It's shocking to have so many things I thought to be indelible fade away in mere seconds.
Even I'm still not sure everything we've heard here is actually true.
Let's not delude ourselves. If what we've heard is a lie, it's a rather elaborate one.
That's true.
I can only imagine that you must have been constantly feeling like this, ever since your memory returned, Alphen. And you as well, Shionne. About your thorns, and being a maiden.
That's just part of being alive, don't you think?
Well, to say the least. But enough about me. I'm not concerned for myself. What concerns me is all of the other Renans out there.
When you say the other Renans, you mean the ones that are living on Lenegis or Dana, right?
Correct. Even if we stop the Great Spirit from annihilating Dana, our problems will still remain. Putting aside the untold state that Rena may be in, if we do not truly belong there, we will have to think long and hard about where it is that we wish to return to.
So, I guess your only real choices at this point are to either stay on Lenegis, Or come down to Dahna, huh? And right now, Lenegis might not even be a safe option.
Yeah, it's kind of...
And at the same time,
falling
Dahnans are
apart-ish.
hardly likely to embrace Renans with open arms. If the issue is forced, things could turn dire. There is, after all, 3 centuries worth of hatred to overcome between us. And the victims of our rule have absolutely every right to feel animosity towards us Renans. Our own circumstances as the aggressors are irrelevant.
I didn't expect the former Lord of Menancia to be so down about people reconciling.
Menancia's fate was a stroke of good luck. There had been backlash over how it had been ruled, and I was blessed to have sympathizers among my ranks. Still, even now, there remain ardent dissidents.
But things can still change if you have the right people to help lead the way.
Yeah, tell him, Shionne.
Isn't that what you hope to achieve on Lenegis, after this is all over?
Indeed. I have fully accepted the burden of that responsibility. In that regard, I remain determined. On that note, I have something of a favor to ask of you, Alphen.
Oh, what's that?
Oh? What is it?
I wish for you to serve as a mediator so that the Renans can live on Dahna peaceably. As the one and only blazing sword, I suspect the Dahnans may listen to what you have to say when problems arise.
And I take it that you'll be the one to represent the Renans?
No, it'll be Shionne.
Yes.
Oh, never mind.
I realize that I'm asking quite a lot of you.
I mean, Shionne can also help.
However, the fact of the matter is that it will take time for Renans to re-enter Dahnan society without any bloodshed. That is why...
You're the same as ever, Dohalim.
Is it too much?
Nah.
No, relax. You get so tense and formal when you're asking for a favor. Listen, there's no need for that. We're friends.
No. He's like, what, friend?
You're too kind. I can see you were raised well.
That's some high praise, Alphen.
And I'll ask once again, this time just as friends. Alphen, will you help me?
Of course he will.
You don't even need to ask. Of course I will.
Thank you, my friend.
Cute.
Well, it sounds like everyone's learning from their past and using it to create a better future for everyone.
Yeah.
What about you, Shionne? How do you feel about the origin of the Renans?
To be honest, I'm not really all that shocked, actually. I mean, I might be a Renan in the literal sense, but I've never really felt like one of them. Right now, it's kind of a mystery.
How do you mean?
Because for a really, really long time, all I ever thought about was how I was going to die. Not if or when, but how.
No, Shionne.
I thought I'd die alone. That fate had me in its steely grip. I would have never imagined that I'd be traveling with someone like you, fighting to save Rena and Dahna. I mean, how could I have? It's been going on for 300 years. All this tragedy and destruction. When you consider the Helganquil's part in all this, it's been even longer than that.
That's true.
It was Naori's hope that somehow, someone in the future would be able to stop it, before it was too late. How it fell on us, of all people, to heed that call, is a mystery.
I don't think Naori was hoping that we would just stop the world from getting destroyed. She considered me, a Dahnan, as a real person. And she very much cherished her own people, too. I don't think she wanted the world to be saved, just so they could go back to hurting each other. Oh, maybe this is what she meant.
Huh?
When we were talking to Kisara earlier, about all that stuff like everyone's needing to meet halfway and embrace each other's pain and suffering. She said that the first step down that path was for each of us to put aside our own hatred. That means forgiving other people, even and especially before they forgive you.
Forgiving. So it goes both ways, right? Is that what you're saying?
Sounds like it.
Yeah. I don't just mean forgiving things that happened in the past either. Conflicts will keep happening. If we have any hope of moving on and building a better future, we have to all learn to forgive each other.
You know, you're right. People can hurt one another without even meaning to. I know that better than most, thanks to these thorns.
It's not going to be easy getting past this pain. But if we can do it, I'm sure there'll come a time when we can all truly understand each other.
Yeah, I believe.
I'm there with you, Shionne. I too want to protect the world we live in, and all the people we care about. I think that's the very least I can do to repay Naori for everything that she did.
Yeah. I want a future that she would feel proud to live in, and I'm going to fight for it.
Heck yeah.
Whoa there, Savior Girl. We're here to save you too, you know.
Yes, I know. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I want to live, and that's the honest truth.
Cute. Nah.
Well, is everybody ready to do what needs to be done?
Dang it, just realized my
I
PNG's
am.
October stopped
There's a
working.
lot
Hold
to
on.
think about, but at the end of the day, Dan is still in danger. I don't care who we're up against. We'll kick their ass.
Yeah, tell him, Law.
What are your thoughts, Alphen? I want to know what's on your mind, too.
Like Law said, if we have to fight the Great Spirit on Renan, then so be it.
Then so be it.
It's trying to rob us of our entire world. And it's going to take not just our home, but all of existence along with it.
Yup.
That alone is enough to make it our enemy. But it's not only that. One way or another, I think beating the Great Spirit is going to be tied to us saving Shionne.
You're saying there's a chance?
Heck yeah, there is.
You're referring to the vision of destruction we all saw in Lenegis, I take it?
Yeah. 3 centuries ago, the astral energy that appeared at the spirit channeling ceremony showed Naori that vision. And to hear Shionne tell it, it's the same one that she sees from her own thorns as well.
Indeed. Shionne's thorns are comprised of dark astral energy, the one type which we know is native only to Rena. And if Rena's great spirit is what's behind Dana's pending destruction, then...
Let's go beat it up.
Shionne's thorns are the Great Spirit?
Oh.
It's not actually on Rena like we thought?
We don't know anything for certain. At the very least, though, I think it's possible her thorns are a part of the Great Spirit.
While the main body resides in Rena.
Ah, I see, I see. Poor Shionne. She's like, man.
Shionne.
Oh, a little smile for a second.
If these thorns really are a part of Rena's great spirit, I'm going to go over there and give it a piece of my mind and then some.
Yeah. With your gun. Pew pew.
The question is, how do we confront it?
You gotta get your
Suffice
shit
it to
fixed.
say, that flower growing out of Rena is enormous, large enough to house the will of an entire planet. The Wedge and Lenegis were both hard enough for us to overcome in their own right. This is an altogether greater challenge for merely 6.
And we only know about the Thorns connection thanks to Naori.
Hevric 35 has been observing the Great Astral Spirit this whole time. It wouldn't ask us to fight it unless it has a plan of some sort. Let's go see what that is.
Yeah, hopefully they can tell us. Yay!
Our minds are made up. Let's go give Hevric 35 our answer.
After some talkies.
So if the Sovereign and Maiden were originally boot-up programs for Lenegis,
boot-up
what about
programs?
now?
Even with the Forbidden Zone in ruins and the Renaissance stolen, Lenegis is functioning fine. If it needed us before, it doesn't appear to now.
First they lumber you with a position you never asked for, then you're discarded like you're nothing? Who the hell do they think they are?
Stinky.
More importantly, who do they think we are? We might not even factor into their list of concerns.
I just hope everyone on Lenegis is safe.
Worst comes to worst, Lenegis is equipped with a large number of starships that people can escape in. As long as the whole satellite doesn't suddenly explode or something, they should be fine.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen.
Wait, explode?
Oh no,
In
Law.
any case, if we're truly going to make a difference, it's on Rena we're needed, not Lenegis. The people there will be fine. I'm sure of it.
Right.
Hootle's like, I'm determined. Alright, let's go talk to the dude. I think he was on the central level? Yep. I was right. Woohoo! Let's go! Actually, before we do that, do a quick savey save. Don't think I really need to, but whatever. Go, Alphen, go! Whee! We're gonna wake you up again,
Do
sir.
you have your answer for me? We want to ask something first. You're asking us to fight an entire planet. How exactly do you expect us to do that? You must have something up your sleeve, or else you wouldn't put us up to it.
The great astral spirit is an immense being, but its actual will does not run throughout its entire body. Rather, its will is derived from the core, which supports the rest of the body, and is where its strength is most densely concentrated. Therefore, if you destroy the core, the Great Spirit shall become unable to maintain sentience, and return to being ordinary astral energy.
And how are we supposed to destroy that core?
By using the Renis Alma.
Oh.
You will also need the assistance of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. They are our best tools for suppressing and controlling astral energy. Using their powers, the Maiden shall seal the great astral spirit within her body, and the Sovereign shall wield the power of the Renis Alma to destroy it.
Hold on. That sounds a lot like what Shionne described before.
Yeah, killing herself to take out the thorns with her.
She was actually right all along.
By my calculations, your powers combined should be sufficient to destroy the great astral spirit, and disperse its energy widely enough to make it difficult to reform.
What will happen to the Maiden once we manage to beat the great astral spirit?
Any matter contained within the field of destruction shall be erased.
What?
So it really will kill me.
No!
This method is the most simple one available to destroy the Great Spirit, and is therefore our most reliable option.
Well, it's stinky.
What are our other options?
There is little reason to consider alternative courses of action when the most optimal among them is so clear.
You don't get it. I promised Shionne that she wouldn't die, that we'd save the world without needing to sacrifice her. We didn't fight this whole time just to give up on her at the very end. If there's any other way to take out the Great Spirit, I want to hear it.
This plan shall lead to the fewest losses in preserving your world. Abandoning it is irrational. It is vital that you proceed with this plan. A part of Rena's great astral spirit already resides within her. 300 years ago, the Great Spirit descended upon Lenegis in an attempt to assume direct control of the spirit channeling ceremony. We have reason to believe the Great Spirit left part of itself behind, and that it now resides in the Maiden.
Which would make Alphen's earlier hypothesis correct.
Man.
That part inside the Maiden belongs to the core, and can be used by the great astral spirit to revive itself. So long as it remains, it will be all but impossible to fully eradicate the Great Spirit. That is why it is necessary for it to be vanquished only once it is whole. Without the Maiden's direct control over the Great Spirit, attacking it is futile, and will only serve to strengthen it.
No.
But we don't want to kill Shionne, you stinky.
Wait. Naori said that the Renis Alma can suppress the self-realization of astral energy, and that the thorns can be neutralized by placing them in it. If so, can't the same also be done to the Great Spirit, seeing as the thorns are simply part of it?
Ooh!
Well, can it?
It is true that the Renis Alma is capable of what you suggest, and could contain the great astral spirit.
Nice.
Yes!
However, doing so requires fine control on the level of the spirit channeling ceremony. Considering that the Renis Alma was previously lost when that ceremony failed, I cannot allow it. Its uncertainty is simply too great.
What does that mean for us if you won't allow it?
Your starship will not be restored, and you will all be unable to leave here.
Well,
why you?
Fine then. I'd rather stay here and rot than do it your way.
Alphen?
Whatever we do, if we mess up, Dahna's screwed. The Great Spirit will destroy it. If you're fine letting that happen, and we have nothing to gain either way, then I'd rather do nothing. We want to stop Dahna from getting destroyed. We want to save it. But not if it means having to sacrifice one of us in the process. If all you're gonna do is sit back and watch us where it's safe, then quit ordering us around and shut up!
Tell him, Alphen.
Alphen.
Get him.
What you say is irrational. Be that as it may, I shall accede to your demand.
Dang, straight you will.
You'll agree?
I am an observer. The Sovereign, Maiden, and Renis Alma are my species' greatest achievement. I wish to see how well they work against the Great Spirit in light of our demise by its hands.
But what are we supposed to do about the Renis Alma? One of your buddies ran off with it back on Lenegis.
Yeah, they stole it.
It is likely that the Renis Alma is with the Great Spirit, functioning as a catalyst for it to receive Dahna's astral energy.
So our only option to retrieve it is to head straight for the Great Spirit and take it back?
Sounds it.
According to my observations, the astral energy is most densely concentrated in the center of Rena, where the Great Spirit's core is located.
So right in the middle of that giant flower then.
Of course it is.
I have one more question. You've said that Rena's great astral spirit is already integrated with the planet. What will happen to Rena once it vanishes?
Without the will of the Great Spirit, Rena is predicted to collapse. Even in such a scenario, the energy will disperse, and the Great Spirit will likely not reform.
So you're saying that even if we manage to beat the Great Spirit without destroying it, we'll still be in danger?
Likely, the collapse will occur in stages. It is recommended that you all escape before the final stage.
Man, I wish that thing would tell it to us straight for once.
Gotta have those riddles.
Hevrek 35 and the others have gotten used to hypothesizing from afar is all.
He punched.
Fix our starship. We're going to Rena.
Excellent.
But I want to make one thing clear. We're doing this for ourselves, to protect what matters to us. We're not doing it for your sake, or because you told us to.
Yeah.
Remember that.
It matters little to me. The end result shall be the same. Repair work on your starship has commenced. You'll have to wait until it's finished.
Man, is it too much to ask for Hevrek 35 to talk like a normal person? I swear I can feel my brain starting to fry after listening to all that complicated stuff.
Don't worry. I think we're mostly done with him. Now all we have to do is rest up and wait.
Yep.
Once
First-
the Fall Knights is good to go again, we'll be taking off for Rena right away.
We talk.
Is the Renis Alma really our only hope against the Great Spirit? There has to be another way, right?
Shionne's Fire Master Core was able to suppress astral energy to prevent it from gaining sentience, right? Couldn't we make use of that somehow?
I'm not sure. In small doses, maybe. And with the amount of energy we're talking about here.
Back in Calaglia, the Blazing Sword was able to take in a whole spirit vessel's worth of energy. If it has the capacity to manage that, it can do this, right?
Except after it absorbed the energy, it ended up releasing it all moments later, remember? Let's not forget, it nearly killed you. Besides, this is the Great Spirit we're talking about, not a paltry vessel. Even if I could use the Master Core, your body wouldn't be able to take the strain of channeling that much energy.
Hevrek 35 didn't mention it, and it did not seem the type to skimp on details. So assuming it's even possible, the chances are slim to none.
You're probably right.
Dang. Sup? We're here to have a nap.
I'll take some time to completely repair your starship. I suggest you all to get some rest in the intern.
interim, sure. This is the We're Taking a Rest song. Hi, Septolim. He's thinking.
You still thinking about what the scientists told us? About where Renans really come from?
I am, but not for myself.
You're worried about the future of the Renan people.
The fact that our people have been the same this whole time will only give the Dahnans further reason to resent us.
But you still intend to confront this truth head-on, don't you?
Well, I did declare that I would live my life for the living, and not the dead. Even as I dream of retirement, I shall remain dedicated to the cause.
I'm sure you'll do great.
Now that I think about it, I don't believe I've ever heard you criticize or reproach us Renans even once.
I'm no saint. I have skeletons in my closet too. There was definitely a time when I hated Renans for who they were. I hated them just for being Renan. But you changed that, Dohalim. You gave me an opportunity to see them in a different light.
Heck yeah.
Thanks to your reforms, we were able to stand next to Renans not as slaves, but as equals for the first time in our lives. Of course, I'm sure there were some Renans who still hated us on the inside. But we knew that not all of you were like that. There were those of you who were good, and that was a start.
Yeah, exactly.
When it comes down to it, Renans are just people. They can be good or bad, just like Dahnans.
Mm-hmm.
That is, in essence, the heart of your approach, isn't it? That we're all people.
Yeah, it is. When you can pull someone aside and talk to them one-on-one, then you have the chance to come to an understanding. But as soon as you stereotype, that chance goes away.
That's
and you
true.
stop thinking of them as people that you can relate to.
I understand what you're saying, but we're talking about massive numbers of Renans and Dahnans alike. Realistically speaking, surely they won't all be able to get along.
Even if we end up butting heads with one person, maybe we'll find better luck among their friends. If we can build a society that works like that, that'll be something worth nurturing and protecting.
Yeah.
So you wish for people to form real bonds and do away with the hierarchy outright.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
deal with one another as humans, and nothing more. That's the ideal future you hope to see when this is all over?
Yes, I do. I think it would make for a fine tribute to my brother's legacy. Though, that said, I would be doing it for the people of the future first and foremost.
No.
Do you still plan to return to Lenegis when this is over?
Indeed I do. I don't know whether I'll be able to reside in Lenegis proper, however. My first order of business may be to find somewhere to live.
You'll always have a home in Menancia, you know.
Cute.
As I shall ever keep in mind.
Well, if you ever need a helping hand, don't hesitate to come get me. I'll always be there for you. Doe.
Doe.
Did you just... Never mind.
That's
Thank
what your
you,
other friends
Kisara.
called you, so she's like, hee hee.
I appreciate your patience as I work all this out.
It's a lot to go through your head, man.
Don't even mention it. And really, when you think about it, now that we know the two of us aren't so different after all, don't you think that brings down a barrier that used to be between us?
You know, I hadn't actually thought of it that way before. But I do like the sound of it.
Yeah, I think I do too.
Cute. Adorable.
Hey, why'd you call me here? Was there something you wanted to talk about?
Well, if everything we've heard about the Great Spirit is true, then we're getting close to our final battle.
Are you to confess you like her?
So I wanted to apologize while I can.
Apologize? For what?
I was being real stupid before. About whether Dana's will had been controlling us and all that? I get why you're angry now. Anybody would be if something they trusted was being questioned. So, I'm sorry, Rinwell. Really. I should have kept my mouth shut.
No, Law. Honestly, I think you might have been onto something. Of course you were worried. Who wouldn't be if they found out there might be some invisible force pulling our strings this whole time?
Yep.
But you really trust Dana's will, don't you? Is it because you can sense it a lot more than the rest of us? Because you can understand it?
Yeah, I think that might be part of it. But I think I also want to believe it's good.
Believe?
Remember how I used to really resent coming from a family of mages?
Yep. Yeah, of course. Because you were always on the run and had to live in hiding.
When we rescued Zephyr and I finally decided to come along with you all, something changed inside me. It was the first time I felt like my powers had any meaning, even if that meaning was only helping you guys fight. Then, when I felt Dana's will, I was overwhelmed by how vast and warm it was.
No.
It made me want to believe my powers were made to connect with it. It made me believe I had a bigger purpose.
So that's why you hope it doesn't turn out to be bad. You almost need it to be kind.
Yeah.
Well, alright. Then I promise I'll lay off bad-mouthing it.
You will?
There's no way for me to know for sure one way or the other, right? But you trust it, Rinwell, and that's enough for me. So I'll trust it because you do.
Remember what I said about neither planet's great spirit reaching us here?
Yeah?
That's not quite true. I can feel just a little bit of Rena's inside you and everyone else.
You... what?
I sensed it when we first got here. It's a really small amount, so it doesn't feel like it has a will of its own.
Interesting.
But I think that's how Dana's energy probably is too.
So you're saying there's a little bit of Dana's will inside each of us? In a way, doesn't that mean we're all Dana's will?
What?
Well, like you said, unless Dana's energy comes together, it has no will. So if we all have a little bit of Dana's astral energy inside us...
Yeah, maybe...
Heverick 35 might know the answer. But, you know what? I don't need to ask it. My will is my own. I fight for who I want to fight for. That's who I am now. Who I've become. So thanks, Rinwell, for sharing that with me.
Cute.
Ah.
To be honest, the only reason I was suspicious of Dana's will... Well, I mean, it mostly was... I feel like you and I had grown apart lately, and I was worried it was because...
Huh?
Never mind. Nothing. Just forget about it.
Huh? No, what were you saying?
Saying? I don't remember
Come
saying
on.
anything.
Now you won't tell me what you were thinking?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Then spit it out already.
Cute. These dorks. I love them. He almost said he liked her. Almost.
Are you sure you don't want to get some rest?
Chia nothing.
I can't. I've got too much on my mind. Especially knowing how close our last battle is. How are you doing, Shionne?
Same as you. Still trying to absorb everything.
It's a lot to absorb. Got a lot of info at once. Oh, that's...
Remember when it was so
pretty.
simple? We were only fighting all the lords on Dana? Although that feels like a lifetime ago, doesn't it?
Ages and ages ago. Everything that's happened since we first met. So many fights, so much chaos, so many wonderful people.
If I hadn't run into you that day, well, I wouldn't have met all of you. I never would have held the blazing sword or looked for something more. I wouldn't have my memories back. I'd still be a faceless slave, like as not long dead.
Hey, Alphen. I want you to promise me something.
Yeah?
If we can't find the Renis Alma, there's something I want you to do. Like Hevrect 35 said, the only way we can end the Great Spirit for good is to go after both the main body in Rena and the thorns in me. I need you to promise me, Alphen, that if for some reason we can't get the Renis Alma back, you'll use the blazing sword to destroy the Great Spirit, and me along with it.
You're asking a lot of him, Shionne.
It's true the blazing sword may not have the strength of the Renis Alma. But it's taken us this far. It's slain lords and beasts. At the very least, it has to be worth a try.
You can't be serious.
It's gonna be the last
Have you
plan.
forgotten everything
Listen,
that we've...
the Great Spirit isn't just our problem. It's a threat to our entire world. Renans and Dahnans alike. We don't know what's going to happen when we face it, but we need to be prepared for anything. We can't second-guess ourselves when the time comes. I promise you, I'm not planning on going anywhere. I'm prepared to fight with absolutely everything I've got. But if it comes down to it, I need you to be prepared too.
No. I mean, I understand why, but no. Oh, Alphen.
Okay. But you should know that I'm not going to give up on you, Shionne. I'm going to fight this until the very end.
Heck yeah, you are.
I hope you can forgive me for that.
Alphen.
No.
Okay, I understand. And I'll forgive you.
Thank you, Shionne.
Aww.
So it's a promise then?
Yeah, it's a promise.
Aw, Sixy, see your smile. Cute.
I remember how I felt the first time you touched me. My thorns made any contact a mistake no one would ever make twice. After they'd seen what could happen, fear would always linger behind their eyes. In my entire life, I never had someone willingly reach out to me.
No.
But when you reached out to me and gently took my hand, you didn't react at all. It was so easy for you. I don't have words for the shock I felt in that moment.
No.
That's because I couldn't feel pain back then.
Even once you could, though, you still chose to keep reaching out to me.
He did.
And when you did, I felt this warmth that I had never known before.
Yeah.
But still, I hate having to see you suffer through it every time you do.
You won't have to worry about that for much longer.
Yeah, we're gonna get rid of those thorns.
You think so?
Heck yeah.
I do, because Shionne,
No. You can tell me once my thorns are gone. Okay?
Exactly. He's so cute.
Yeah. Okay.
So cute. What the heck? No, they're so cute. Ugh, I can't wait for them to actually properly hug. Maybe have a kiss. Definitely a hug. Ah, they're so cute. My heart.
Everybody get enough rest? We ready for this?
Yeah, we should probably get moving.
Agreed. Can't stand around waiting all day.
Our task is relatively straightforward. We need only descend down to Rena, defeat the Great Spirit, and restore stability to both worlds.
We're fighting for a new future for both Dana and Rena.
Right. We've come this far. We will save our worlds. That's a promise.
Yep, we will.
Then let's go, everybody. We've got one last wall to tear down.
Repairs on your starship are complete. Everything is in working order.
Thanks, buddy.
Is that you, Hevrek 35? You can see us from where you are?
I can. I can see anywhere within the bounds of Dake Faisal.
Sounds like someone's a peeping Tom.
Maybe we should give Hevrek 35 a break. It has been stuck in this tiny facility for a very, very long time.
I have unlocked all functions on your starship.
Ooh.
You can now make use of its warp drive.
Warp drive!
Warp drive? Wait, you mean like what the Red Women used on us? What brought us here?
Sounds like
It's
it.
possible that the Red Women may have found a way to activate it on the starship. They are Helganquil, after all.
Using the warp drive, you should be able to breach Rena's atmosphere without being detected.
Wait, should?
You'll need to be careful. Due to the force field surrounding Rena, the ship will be unable to go any further than the surface of the planet.
So, once we reach the shell, it appears we'll have to infiltrate the core by foot. Understood.
And
We
fight
gotta
a lot of
go all the way
monsters.
down just walking?
Or jumping.
Will all the Helganquil go back to normal once we defeat the Great Spirit? I have a strange feeling we're going to have to fight them before this is all over.
The extinction of my people is inevitable at this stage.
Poor dude.
As such, it would be illogical to risk the success of the mission in a vain attempt to save my kind.
We understand.
Can't that thing lighten up a bit? Everything it says seems to be about what's illogical.
They're doing their best,
Well,
Law.
come on, Doe.
He's gonna keep calling him that.
Hold up, did you just...
You heard the lady. Get going.
I have one last question.
Sup?
What?
As Sovereign, your identification number indicates that you are well past your predicted life expectancy. Similarly, the Maiden lacks any identification number, as her function should have been rendered unnecessary. Despite this, the two of you continue to exist. Why?
We exist because others have entrusted this to us. Over the years, many people have come together and sworn to see this through to the end.
Yeah, what Alphen said.
You mean it is because of multiple chance interactions? The likelihood of such events is statistically improbable. Why have you two continued to persist under these conditions?
Stubbornness?
It's hard to explain. To be honest, I don't think it's something an observer could understand.
Shionne's face.
All right, time to get back on the Fall Knights.
Alright, where... Oh, I think we take it to elevator? Ah, take off departure area. Duh. Hey, Lavana! Sorry, I didn't see any your message. I was too busy like, ah, my feels! Actually, we're gonna do a quick save here, just in case. Actually, I have not saved in a hot minute, so... Boop.
It would appear that our Helganquil host really has fulfilled its end of the bargain.
You know what that means. Time to go to Rena.
I guess this means we should give that warp drive a spin.
Drive a spin. Well, there's the flower stealing the life force from our planet. Why do you have to look so pretty, but you do so much destruction? Rude. Whoa. Oh. Wasn't expecting it to look like that. Welp. Oh, that doesn't look good.
There's nothing here. This weird ocean we're surrounded by just stretches out everywhere. Is this really where the Helganquil come from?
I guess so.
I don't sense even a trace of astral energy. This world is dead.
Then this must be the hollowing.
You mean to tell me this whole world, the entire ocean is that stuff?
Oh, that
and it's
stuff.
covering everything. The entire planet.
Bunch of people.
This is what the Great Spirit does. After it depleted this planet of every last speck of astral energy, it went after Dahna.
So arresting. This world of doom.
Back in its day, Rena was probably just as vibrant as Dahna is. But after being robbed of its astral energy for so long, those days are gone and past. This is all that will remain.
So the Great Spirit took everything. It stole energy not just from living beings, but the land, the sea, everything.
Yikes.
And it bound the Helganquil in servitude until their whole world was nothing but this. And by the looks of it, that's how it remains to this day. A world of death and emptiness.
Yikes.
With nothing left here to consume, the Great Spirit turned its sights on Dahna, looking for another host.
But we're not gonna let it. We're gonna beat it up.
You're saying if we don't stop it, this is what Dahna's going to look like?
Yeah?
We can be sure that even these few remaining remnants of Renan life will not be spared in the end.
If the oblivion and darkness both Shionne and Naori saw comes to pass, nothing will survive. It looks like we can climb down from there. Let's take a look.
So pretty, but terrifying at the same time.
So this is Rena. This is where everything began. Yet it's a dead world?
I won't let Dahna suffer the same fate. Ever.
Talkies!
Whoa.
A hollowed ocean as far as the eye can see. What do you think would happen if we fell in?
I don't know.
What do you mean, what would happen? You'd drown, wouldn't you?
Come to think of it, I don't believe I've heard of someone ever trying. Perhaps you'd like the glory of being the first?
Nope, no thanks.
Nah, I'll pass.
This is essentially a world-sized Renan graveyard. Are you proposing to disturb the dead slumber just to satisfy your curiosity, Law?
No, because I said I passed.
Taking an interest is understandable, but let's not forget where we are. This place deserves our respect.
Looks like we're not going to be hearing the end of this one for a while.
You'd think I was already snorkeling in it or something.
This poor guy, he has curiosity, you can't blame him.
So the idea is to seal the Great Spirit inside the Renis Alma using the Sovereign and Maiden's power. But just how do we do that exactly?
I'm guessing it won't be as easy as holding a spirit channeling ceremony at our leisure.
I already had wielded astral energy once 3 centuries ago. As for suppressing her thorns, Shionne's had a lifetime's experience. The problem isn't just our enemy's strength, it's that it's sentient too. And you can bet anything you like it's not going to just sit back and let us destroy it.
In other words, we need to find some way to weaken it in advance. The Great Spirit, that is.
Yeah.
Back when Shionne's thorns flew out of control, we were able to deal with them directly. If this is their host, they should be even more corporeal here.
If that's the case, it should make them easier to attack at least. And if we can manage to divert enough energy away from the spirit's core, even temporarily,
We might just be able to weaken it enough to steal the Renis Alma, which we can then use to seal it away forever.
Heck yeah.
It won't be easy, but it's our only shot. Time to buckle up.
Time to buckle up. More talkies! I love the talkies.
Question for you. Let's say, knock on wood, everything turns out for the best.
What'll the world be like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, I mean, at the end of this, do you really think everything will be that different?
A lot will have to change, that's for sure. The world will have to adjust to so much. My only worry is if those changes turn out to be merely skin deep.
What do you mean?
It's well and good putting an end to Renan rule. But if it just turns the tables, it's all for naught.
That's true. Just as bad if the Dahnans started pressing their own.
Renans, Dahnans, astral art users, mages. The world is full of labels used to divide and separate people.
Yup.
If only we could see differences like that for what they are. No different to someone having a musical talent or being good with their hands. Not differences so much as characteristics.
Yeah, that
It
makes
will
sense.
take someone in power to set an example. But with time, people will follow. And then, perhaps one day...
There will no longer be any need for the example. It will have become second nature.
Heck yeah.
That's where we come in. We can set the example.
Cute. Yeah.
Imagine it. A world where magic and astral arts are used to help people. Where that's the norm rather than the exception.
Yeah, you're right, Rinwell. Why wait for somebody else? We can show them ourselves.
Heck yeah. Alright. And that is going to be the end of the stream. I would love to keep going, but it's getting a little late. And I don't know how much longer this game's gonna be. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I hope you all had fun. And I'll see you later. Okay, bye!